You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.
All right. That is our custom intro that we started. What do you think?
I like it. I don't know if everyone was able to hear it or not because it seemed a little bit low, but maybe because my headsets were on.
I think people could hear it. Well, they'll let us know. Let's see.
A little long, in my opinion, but it's funny overall.
He didn't ask you, Bryce.
No, I didn't.
Right. And you're just a guest, so.
Okay.
All right. So we're here. We're live. Hi, everyone who's with us. We got 16 people with us.
Less than a minute on.
Name some.
For the 2020 holiday special of Daddy Issues.
First live episode, first video episode in general.
That's right.
Which is pretty cool.
Compliments to Bryce and to Bronson for putting together the electronic. My geeky sons, I'm proud of you guys.
Thanks. That's a backhanded compliment, but thank you.
No, it's just a compliment.
So we're in our holiday sweaters. Dad's got his MAGA hat on.
Just letting people know where I stand. I'm still have hope. Right?
And we should drink. So what the plan is we're going to do a drink every 10 minutes or so.
Every 10 minutes.
And we'll see where it gets us.
Don't correct him on every 10 minutes and then quit after 4.
He's going to.
First of all,
right, pour a drink.
Stop with the whole trying to do the whole peer pressure thing. So we can drink water, right?
Okay.
We can drink waters in between.
Currently, he has a
vodka and cranberry.
A vodka cranberry,
like a double.
The toughest drink. And are you going to be drinking that?
I can drink that. I like that. No, I like this. Okay. It's a good drink. Hand me my drink. And I drink it pretty quickly.
Okay.
All right. Cheers, right? Let's see who's.
So, Bronson, what will you be drinking?
I'm going to be drinking tequila shots.
That
straight.
Is repulsive. And I'll be drinking bullet bourbon.
Mom just texted us saying it's got to be louder.
We can't go any louder.
Why not?
We just got to talk louder, our voices.
Why can't you go any louder?
Oh, that was a huge shot.
Because those are as loud as they go.
Okay, so we got to talk louder than that.
How's that now? These mics aren't going into those feeds. Those are separate mics. So it's kind of.
Are there any comments on if it's too quiet on the live feed?
I think people can hear us. People are commenting a bunch.
Okay.
Make John get drunk.
Okay.
You guys will need some waters. AJ says, Bronson, stop picking your nails.
Nice. Don't worry. It's just the beginning of the night, AJ.
Stone says, get Uncle Johnny drunk. Yabo says, when their toes touch.
What does that mean?
Sam says, I thought John doesn't drink.
His toes. Okay, well, let's change that.
Bullet bourbon is far from repulsive. It's disgusting.
Who said that?
Lucas.
Thank you, Lucas.
Okay, wait. You need to pour.
Okay.
Am I the bartender? Okay, here.
Where'd my tequila go? No, I'm not doing shots of Patron. Okay,
why?
I'm doing shots of Patron.
No, that's not even open. That's expensive stuff, isn't it?
Do you want me to go get Uncle Brand's best tequila?
Yeah, that's what I brought out here. That's what I brought.
Good stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, do one shot of Patron.
Give him the cheapest shit.
Do one shot of Patron, and then we'll have Mom bring in the cheap stuff.
Okay.
Start it off.
Okay, you're going to open that up?
We've got custom Bloom shot glasses.
Nice. Well, this could take a while. Or not. All right, let's go. Oh, oopa. That shit's nasty.
Disgusting. I poured a huge shot.
Don't spill it on me.
Is that enough or you want more?
That's enough.
That's enough.
Not loving this.
Ross Kaufman says he pre-gamed for this.
Okay, well.
All right, we're not going to just read comments all the time. No. We got to get some meat.
All right, everyone. First drink down, and then we're going to get into the topics.
Word up.
Cheers.
Love you guys.
He's sipping it.
Wait a minute. That's fucking half the glass. That's half the glass.
Okay.
Wow. There's a lot of ice cubes in there, Dad.
Yeah, you're a tough
So it's the end of the year. 4 days left until 2021.
First of all, hope everybody had a beautiful Christmas for those who celebrated it, correct?
For those who celebrate, yeah.
Right, and those who celebrate
Kwanzaa.
Celebrated Kwanzaa, exactly right.
Kwanzaa's your favorite.
Because it's just is what it is.
What time do we have right now, by the way? So we know in around 10 minutes?
It is 5:10. It's 5:10. My computer's on LA time.
It is 8:10.
8:20, I guess.
8:10.
So 8:20, we'll do the next one. People who are watching at home, someone commented, Dad's Law. Please note that I only respond to all emails.
Is that Yabo?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
People at home who are
Yabo,
watching.
go fuck yourself, Yabo.
Keep track of when we're drinking so that you can remind us if we miss a 10 minutes.
Anyone else sweating their balls off?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
No, I'm
sweating.
comfortable. I'm feeling very good
Okay,
right now. I'm
so
very relaxed.
it was the holidays. People just celebrated. It's the end of the year. Most people would say that this was probably the shittiest year that they've lived through. I would argue that a lot of people would say that.
It was not a good year for people and society and the world, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I thought what we could do to start out, we could do a recap of what happened this year because there's so much that happened. And I feel like we forgot a lot about what happened. So we can go through and we can talk about what we thought happened.
Sure. Knock yourself
Our
out.
comments on it.
Just make sure I don't fall asleep. Keep me awake.
All right.
Why is the hat so low on your face?
You don't like it?
No,
Should I raise it higher?
No, it's good. It's good.
Should I raise it higher? What do the people think?
I think people like it.
Okay.
Well, actually, some people are probably triggered by it, but you let us know, people.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this.
Can you see my face?
Coach Hunt commented something, but it's a little too far to see, so I can't read that.
I
But
can see it on here.
hey, Coach Hunt.
What do you say?
I don't know how I can get to the comments on here.
We'll get there after then.
Oh, whoops.
What's the giggling for?
Hold on. Coach Hunt just said, "What's up?" Bryce would get drunk before every game anyways.
That is not true, and you know that's not true. Don't tell my dad that.
Real nice. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm
under
gonna
your
go through.
under your supervision, coach. Not too happy about that. Unbelievable, Pinecrest. Hey, Bronson, did Coffee and Cleavage ever get back to us?
Coffee and Cleavage did get back to us, but I think they were just trying to scam us because I'll bring up our OnlyFans chat. For those last week who weren't listening, we
Go back and listen, bitches.
joined OnlyFans. Dad and I were going to join OnlyFans as Beers and Balls is what we
Or
decided after
like
the show.
Bros and Hoes.
No, because they're Coffee and Cleavage. We're going to be Beers and Balls.
And you guys have no hose. So the name
Yeah, what
used
hose
to
do
be
you have?
We can bring some hoes on. Do we have any hoes?
so
Okay.
on OnlyFans,
in the audience?
Please comment if you are a
Yeah,
hoe.
if you're a hoe and you want to be on, let us know. Ho ho
ho ho ho. That's kind of fitting
ho
with the
ho
holiday.
ho for the hoes.
So on OnlyFans, you can only don't say fans. to message someone, you have to pay every time. So our first message, we tipped them $10.
$10.
You have to send it money every
Can
time.
it be a company expense?
So we read what we were commenting out
Nice.
on the last episode. So they responded saying, "Hey, thanks so much for the message. Could you send us the name of your podcast so we can look it up and I'll discuss it with my co-host?"
You know what's funny?
So then I
He
sent
goes,
them
he goes,
another
hey, you see him do that? They go, hey, and he moved the body movement.
So I sent another $5 tip with the next message, and I said, I sent them the name of the show. I sent them the link to where they could find it.
And they said,
okay, I will review and talk to my co-host about this smiley face.
They said,
Thank you.
okay.
That was a week ago. Haven't heard anything.
All right, fuck
I
'em.
think they just want us to keep commenting because then we pay them.
Right. Is that why
Or we
Venmo?
could
Is that
join-
why you asked me to Venmo you $5? Bastard.
Or we can join their club for $50 and then we get unlimited
Please don't join that club.
messages.
We might have to.
We might have to join.
We might
their
have
club.
to.
But they did send us that picture.
Hence why you have no hose. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Go back.
I'll bring it up
No,
here. I'll bring it up here. They sent us that picture.
Right now, Uncle Brent is literally saying, what's the website?
They sent us that picture.
I don't think they're able to see it.
No, can't they see it?
Yeah, that
Hopefully.
they can get there. It'll get there.
It's just a whole lot of
By the way,
coffee and
by the way,
cleavage.
nice donuts.
Yeah. So they sent us that. But so, I'll keep you guys updated with
I say we go for $50.
Don't
What
we
the
have
fuck?
a wait?
well, we already
Bronson,
said spend 15.
don't we have a?
Can we get pay 35?
Wait, what?
Don't we have a button for when Dad says a joke that's a swing and a miss?
I do.
So when he says "nice donuts,"
Or wah wah wah.
Can you hear that? And the sounds won't play through the live.
You'll hear 'em on the
unfortunately. You'll hear it on the
recorded
recording.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
People are all commenting, but we'll get to the comments in a minute.
I'm gonna have to shower after this.
Why?
take
You're
your sweatshirt
sweating?
off. Is your
I'm
sweater
completely fine. You know why?
shirtless.
You know why? You're a little heavy.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh.
You're
I mean,
such
that
a
was so-
supporting.
that was
you're
so
such a
unnecessary.
supporting father.
I know.
Yeah,
so
seriously.
unnecessary.
As you drink, we were in Austin,
Texas.
Texas, the past 3 days. We got back, and we got back this morning, and we all went to the bars. And Bryce, you drank like I drink water.
Okay. To preface the story,
There's no preface. The
It was-
facts are
we
you
started
drank a
drinking
lot of
at-
fucking drinks.
let's say 2:00. I met up with two friends from college, Adam Skolnick and Brian Vaughn.
Don't mention names unless you have a waiver sign. Thank you.
And Bronson and I met up with them, and we went
We all got to talk louder just so you guys are aware.
bar hopping together. And we went to 4 different bars over a matter of 4 hours, then went to dinner with my family, and then went to 2 bars after that. I had 1 drink at each bar. Please feel free to comment if you think that is
First of all,
alcoholism or drinking too
I
much.
did not say
We were on
alcoholism.
vacation.
Whoa. Let the record reflect. I did not fucking say alcoholism. That's reserved for your mother
You just
only.
said he's fat.
No. We laughing at.
You just said he's fat.
No, I'm saying you're swaying your ass up because you probably can lose about 30 pounds, right?
That's true, but if
No, wait, end it there. Is that a true statement?
I think if
And I think the alcohol is adding to it, right? You've been drinking and eating like nobody's business.
yes, but
Okay, I'll move on. Next
if I
topic.
lost 30 pounds, I would still.
I don't think you'd be. I'm comfortable right now, and you would be a beast if you lost 30 pounds.
I'm very hot.
Yeah, but that's
This is wool,
because you have a lot of fucking hair in your body.
I do. I have
You're like
I
a
have
wolf man.
3 layers on right
So
now.
you're 100% having a sweater under that sweater.
Okay, let's move on.
All right.
That's still wearing his Keep America Great hat.
What?
I said you're still wearing your Keep America Great hat.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
But
the way it
Trump's
should be.
not president anymore.
First of all, we don't know.
He's
Number
president
one,
for like
it doesn't
10
mean
days.
that we can't still keep America great and be a supporter. Continue.
All right. So I was going to comment, or
Yes.
we were going to comment on all the things recap of the year. So I'll continue on with that.
Good.
And we have a drink in 3 minutes. Another drink.
Good.
You have to finish your drink, by the way.
Okay, don't fucking try to
Talk
go
about
ahead.
it.
All right, I got it under control.
All right. So we'll go back
You
all
want
the
me
way
to
back
swallow
to
them?
January.
You want me to swallow the mic? Would that be better?
Well, here you talk louder and put it away. And
How
then
do I talk louder?
That's good.
It sounds like I'm yelling.
No, but we kind of need to yell for them at home.
But then it looks like I'm triggering everything I'm saying, and I'm not.
You're
But you are. You're always
Alright, go on.
triggered.
And why am I talking like this? Oh my God, what am I, Guilford Godfrey?
Gilford Godfrey is what he
Whatever
said.
the fuck the name is. Go
What
ahead.
is it? What's his name?
Gilbert Godfrey.
There you go.
Nice. Shame me, motherfucker. Go on.
All right, read the recap.
All right, I'll read the recap. I'm reading some people's comments. All right, so we'll go back to January. Dad's just going to be texting people.
So I just want to see if people commented on my phone. Give me. I'm listening. I can multitask.
Comment on that, and we'll
But
do
I
a
can't read
comment.
that.
We can do a comment section after.
We'll go through
Oh,
the comments.
John
later.
Watson says you guys drink like a bunch of pussies. Real nice,
What was
John.
pussy about doing a tequila shot?
First of all, when I
straight?
see New Year's, we'll see who can drink it. I guarantee I'll drink you out under the table.
Okay, well
bitch.
we now you challenged him, so
Okay,
now we
yes.
have to see that.
I will. No problem, John, motherfucker. You. All right, whatever. Go ahead.
All right, so we'll go back to January.
Yes, love you, John.
Back in January, this thing's kind of confusing. We almost got into war with Iran. Remember, that was a great whole thing.
do not remember.
We had a drone strike and killed that General Soleimani. That was January 3rd, and then we were literally
What
about
year?
To go
What
into
year are we
war.
talking about?
This year.
Okay.
This is all this year. So we almost got into war with Iran in January.
for me.
Then Donald Trump was impeached. That happened. Well, he literally was impeached in the House,
that was bullshit, but yeah.
but that happened. Then Brexit. So the UK
was
left the
this
European
year?
Union.
That was a
in
waste.
January.
Brexit. Right?
Holy shit.
Then Australia was completely burned down, and thousands of acres of
Remember
land
that
and
was
millions of
horrible.
animals were burned. So that was all just January. Then in February, Kobe Bryant and his daughter died.
So sad.
What else happened?
Didn't he have the singers? Didn't David Bowie die this year?
No, that was a couple years ago.
That was
like
my
2017.
senior year of high school. That was 4 years
Prince
ago.
died this year?
No, that was
Prince
like 2 years
died
ago.
3 years ago.
I'm sorry, did you say something, Bryce?
There were some famous people who died this
there
year,
were.
though.
Right. Tom Petty.
Tom Petty died.
Tom Petty died a year or
4
two
years
ago.
Wait, who was the first person you said then?
David Bowie.
No, I think
they
I'm
both
right.
died my senior year.
I think I'm
No,
right.
who died
They,
this year?
they didn't die this year.
Bosley, the guy who plays Black Panther.
Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, yeah,
Chadwick
yeah,
Boseman.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so now we're
All right,
into
go ahead.
March, which is when everything really went haywire. March 14th, everything shut down.
Why?
I was working from home because of COVID.
I'm joking. Go ahead.
Okay. Economies around the world crashed. Thousands of people lost their lives.
Up 8:20. Time for a drink.
All right, time for a drink.
Come on, ladies.
Oh, wow, John, you really got to
Alexa, Stone, they all reminded us to take another drink.
You can read that shit from over there?
No, I have it right here. I can
Oh,
get
okay.
everyone right here.
All right, here we go.
Wait, I'm doing shots of Patron.
That's
Is
sick.
that good or bad?
That's awesome.
It's good.
What? It's expensive stuff?
No, that's like a $50 bottle.
Like an $80 bottle.
What? Really?
Why are you doing that then? Well, you know, it's better if you drink it. It's fine.
Wow, he wants me to do shots of Patron.
All right, John, you pussy. Not you, Dad.
Thank you.
Other John.
Wow, that's like a whole shake.
Someone commented, such an uplifting podcast.
They're joking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that sarcasm?
Yes, because we're talking about all the shit that happened.
So why are we doing that?
But I will say it's
recap? You need to learn from history.
it's the end of the world episode, and also it was a shitty year, and we'll
All right, we're gonna have to
look
move
forward
on.
to 2021.
I drank
Dad
already.
finished his drink.
I fucking
Okay,
drank
Bryce.
already.
All right, it was 3/4 cranberry.
It was not.
Look at the size of that.
Okay, you're a tough guy. There goes 8 more pounds.
Oh, shit.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Ew.
Oh, disgusting.
All right. April, everyone in the world was started social distancing. Mask mandates went in. Lockdowns went in. Spring break was canceled. May, Breonna Taylor died. George Floyd died.
That's newsworthy.
Okay.
That's
No, but
that's extremely
what-
insensitive.
It is
I'm not being
newsworthy.
insensitive.
And
I'm saying what happened as a result of it. George Floyd died. Okay, George Floyd died.
right, but then the world went into
What
riots.
happened as a result of it is different. But George Floyd, nobody fucking knew who he was or gave a shit. Is what it,
Right,
what,
but the
what-
protests from it.
it's what social media and the news made out of it. But let's move on.
Well, the protests from it, clashes
Protests.
between protesters and police officers saw multiple deaths across the country. Businesses were destroyed. Hell became a place on earth. Racists were exposed. Police reformation started. People started chanting "defund the police." That we never really heard about really until this year. What else do we got? That was May.
Any good things happen this year?
No.
Yeah, okay, let's not depress the group.
June. Well, we're that's why we're drinking. We're celebrating the end of this year. That's what we're doing. We're celebrating the
Alcohol's
end of
depressing. We're going to talk about this more depressed.
this. What else do we got?
Queen's Gambit came out this year. A lot
Queen's
of people
Gambit
liked
came out
Queen's
this year.
Gambit.
Puerto Rico was hit by multiple earthquakes. Locusts swarmed in the Middle East. This is in June.
He wants to keep the audience, doesn't he?
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Can you go back and show the picture of coffee and cleavage? Maybe keep people awake.
Someone said, "Don't forget about Quibi." True, that came and went this year.
Quibi. Oh,
Quibi.
true. Who said that?
We sent 2 men into space. That was a great thing that happened this year.
Okay.
that was in May.
Was it weird that I not cried, but like I had tears of pride when I watched that launch?
Yeah.
Is that a little bizarre?
Why is it? You did
said
too.
that?
I watched it with you, and you
I
were
didn't say
tearing up.
anything.
I'm a pussy
I didn't
for
say
being proud of my country.
I didn't say anything. What are you talking
and
about?
just for being like
Yeah, it was
proud
amazing.
of humans.
Pussy.
Like
What? What?
All right, you're drinking a vodka cran, Dad. And you
Kanye
have to
West.
specify it was a
Kanye West
double.
ran for president. That happened this year.
True.
Let's see. A nitrate explosion in Beirut destroyed
That
the
was
city.
brutal.
That happened this
brutal.
year.
Also, comment if you have any positives or funny things that happened from this year.
Oh, yeah, because
Please,
we gotta
I
move this
need
along.
it.
Keep going.
That's the end of this recap. So they stopped in September. And then we know the election you think was stolen from Donald Trump. That happened this
we
year.
know it was. And what about what happened in Tennessee a week ago?
Well, that was, 2 days ago. We had another explosion. So needless to say, it's been a shitty year. Alexa says the song WAP came out this year. I actually had that queued up.
That's a good
hilarious.
song.
Wait, I had that queued up because I wanted to show Dad. I wanted to get
seen
Dad's
it. I
reaction.
like it.
I wanted to get Dad's reaction.
It's a good beat, it's just nasty.
Why is it nasty?
Come on, wet ass put. It's a pussy. What is it?
Are we gonna watch the whole?
I wanted to get Dad's reaction. You like this? I
I
thought
like
you'd
the
hate it.
beat. I don't like the.
Do you? I personally think this is
She's
very
nasty,
bad
by
that
the
our
way.
Oh,
country
this is-
celebrates this. This
Yes.
one song of the year,
Yeah,
a
it's
couple
joke.
nights ago.
That's a joke. All right, we'll leave it on the background.
for our
All right.
horny viewers.
Just keep that
That's
on.
what we'll keep Uncle Bran watching. Shout out, word up. Ooh, ooh. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so going kind of off this, that might be insensitive of me to say, but I wanted to talk about Lizzo.
Play.
I wanted to talk about Lizzo.
No, you should have connected Lizzo to when Dad told me I was extremely overweight. Sorry.
Are you upset by that?
Lizzo is extremely overweight, but that's
Who's
what
Lizzo?
Lizzo is the song "Truth Hurts." That's like your favorite song.
She's a
bring it
female
up
singer, and she's heavy, but she's one of those people who
Embraces it.
Embraces
and says she's
it.
so
Yeah,
beautiful because she's
No,
overweight and
wait,
all
what?
the problems.
You know her and you like this song.
Oh yeah, good song.
I will say I like Lizzo.
It's a
I li-
bop.
I-
It's a
I-
bop,
She
this
makes
song.
good music.
Oh yeah, that should not be shown.
Okay, so
I get it.
wait, get ready to get triggered. So Lizzo announced about a week ago that she was going on a diet. that she was doing a juice cleanse with a nutritionist, and she wanted to lose some weight and feel healthier.
Good for her.
So she posted that on her TikTok, and she was doing it like every day. She was.
Don't tell me she got fucking shamed for doing that.
So she was posting what she was eating, and then there was a huge backlash to Lizzo losing her weight because
from the fat people,
from just Twitter in general.
Yeah.
So this is an article from Teen Vogue about it. That says Lizzo's detox posts show how susceptible we all are to diet culture. More upsetting than one person's individual choices is the culture that leads us to think that diets are real.
Okay, who wrote this? What fucking idiot wrote this?
So it says Lizzo explained on December 14th that she was doing a 10-day smoothie diet. She, quote, drank a lot, ate a lot of food that fucked up her stomach while she was in Mexico, and wanted to promote health. And she says she was stress eating and doing self-harm and wanted to reset her stomach and feel better.
Nothing wrong with that. I respect that completely.
I think that's great. Everyone should want to try to
be healthy.
Yes. But this is a quote. But many fans were quick to call out Lizzo noting that her smoothie detox promoted diet culture. One commenter wrote, "Damn, I really thought this was a safe space, but promoting detox and cleansing,
my God.
that is part of diet culture." Another comment wrote, "This, as they say, ain't it. Not now, not during a year and season when people are struggling extra hard with body issues, and not ever." The comments flooded in, expressing anger at Lizzo's choice, while others felt upset to see someone they heralded as a beacon of self-love engaging in diet culture. Lizzo defended her diet, saying weight loss wasn't the goal. People were
But she's not defending her diet with saying weight loss not the goal. She's being shamed and saying a different reason. The fact is, when you're fucking ask it from a scientific standpoint, first of all, let's be very clear. Only the fat people are doing this and trying to shame her and make her feel insecure for trying to become better and healthier. Number one is the reality is when you have extra weight, okay, and you have body mass index which is too high for what it should be ratio-wise to your body.
And everyone could agree that she's obese. Offense, she is obese.
She is
unhealthily large.
I myself need to lose weight because as you get older, you gain more weight, and it gets to a point where it becomes.
You're 22 though.
Right? Yes, but I'm saying I need to lose weight before it's too late.
Right.
You know, and it becomes unhealthy, and people die of heart attacks. People die of weight-related issues all the time. So it's stupid to embrace a culture where we say it's good to be fat, it's good to be unhealthy.
Don't you understand, Bryce? This is the same fucking mentality of when we talk about rather than people wanting to aspire to become better, we take those who are leaders and better and bring them down to the fucking common folk who are lazy, fat ass, fucking entitled, weak people. No, and that's the truth. It's the same, just a different set of fact patterns, Bronson.
Well, it just doesn't make sense to me that anyone would criticize someone for trying to better their
20 years ago or 10 years ago, if someone said, "I'm going to try to lose weight," we supported them. And we made them feel proud and happy and encourage them to better themselves. Whatever it might be, whether it's losing weight, working harder, becoming better academics, becoming a better artist, becoming a better athlete, whatever it was, you pushed people to become better human beings. Here today, the minute somebody becomes better, the fucking common folk, the fat, entitled common folk, you know what we do? We shame them to make them feel better about themselves, to not want to make themselves become better human beings.
We don't shame them. We accept them and say, you should get fatter.
Well, we're not accepting them. That's not. No, we don't accept them. The fact that Lizzo says
we shouldn't.
Listen, Lizzo, no question, from a scientific and medical standpoint, her body is unhealthy. It is not good for our muscles, not good for our organs, not good for our joints. And it'll take that's more a muscle, and it'll take years off of her life. Okay, so the reality is, no matter how great a singer she is, and whether she's African American or not, the reality is she's a human being, and the fact is she is obese by definition,
which is objectively, scientifically, biologically unhealthy.
Correct. Yes. And if you want to be the fact that you don't like the way you look or the way you feel, but you want to go ahead and 1 minute, Bronson, and you want to go ahead and say to yourself, "I'm going to go ahead and remain fat." Or remain obese, and now because Lizzo, who I looked up to, doesn't want anymore, and you're going to shame her? Give me a fucking break.
So, can I play a counter argument to what you're saying?
Yeah, in 1 second. So one more thing. Listen. So today, yesterday when we were in Austin with Mom, and you see these fucking women wearing.
Drinking?
Do you want?
I have.
That's Dad. That's water. That's water.
1 minute. Mom will bring me another one. 1 minute.
Do you want? Take one shot.
Mom, can you bring us another?
Okay, let's peer pressure John Bloom into taking one shot.
Everyone's
for a moment.
commenting
Listen.
shots.
Yeah, I give a fuck. Listen, so here's the deal. so and mom has a heavy hand, number one. So here's the deal. I'm an Austin mom yesterday, and you see these women with these Lululemon pants, and they got the belly showing, and they don't even have nice boobs, and they have the fucking belly showing with these tight leggings. And I'm telling you right now, my ass is smaller than these women's asses, and what they wear. And I'm happy that they feel good about themselves, but the reality is, where is the shame and or the self-worth? And it's almost like they're purposely doing it to show a message rather than taking care of themselves. I want to look better. I want to become healthier. Okay, cheers. L'chaim. I want to look better. I want to be healthier. I want to be stronger. I want to live a long life. So I don't want to be obese. Did we eat shit yesterday, Bronson?
It's getting harder.
Yeah, that was
Bronson,
horrible.
did we like shit yesterday and we said now today we're going to go back to our normal eating and healthy? The world is so backwards. We should have the people that are thin and look good and work hard. We should want to aspire to be healthier as human beings, especially in a health culture, rather than shaming somebody. Because Lizzo, who I respect, the fact that she wants to lose weight, now she says she wasn't doing it to lose weight. That's a fucking joke. She's now being politically correct to fall into the bullshit.
Really,
fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Can I disagree with you in a certain aspect and also play devil's advocate?
But wait,
in
I have a question.
aspect?
Do you disagree or do you play devil's advocate?
Both.
Because I need to know
I'll tell
whether
you
or not
where
you're gonna, whether or not you're gonna have to make you change your last name or not.
I tell you where I disagree. Where I disagree is where you said the women yesterday at the bar who were wearing Lululemon, they were probably about 10, 15 pounds overweight. They had chub, but they were not unhealthily fat. That, hold on one second.
Chub should not be showing her stomach.
Hold on.
I'm
See,
sorry.
that's where I disagree. Again, I would never, I don't know. There's no like guy clothes that you can't wear if you're fat, I guess. But
no, chub should not be showing
I shouldn't be wearing.
I mean, people
tight
should
shirts.
show whatever they want.
But it's socially acceptable, and you can wear whatever you want and be confident. I accept that. I respect that.
I don't have to look at it when I'm eating.
That's a good
sorry.
quality. No, but what I.
But
where
you
I'm playing,
you also don't think that you should be able to wear your mask or not wear your mask whenever you want. So why should you force someone to
I'm
cover
not
their
forcing.
Some people are forcing you to cover your face, and you want to
make
force
me wear the fucking
and you
mask.
want to force people to cover
I
their
have
stomach.
to look at it. Listen, I have
Got
to
'em.
look at their fucking fat ass
What's
cellulite
worse?
in their
Got 'em.
belly.
What is worse, looking
by
or
the way,
potentially getting sick?
By the way, let me tell you, I don't care. I truly don't care one bit if somebody is heavy or not. I don't care about that. That goes back to my philosophy. Live and let live. They can do what they want. I'm being truthful when I tell you. Did I hit the mic? Sorry. Did you hear it?
No, you just let.
Okay, listen, because it's so close, I gotta be loud. So I'm being truthful when I tell you, it does not bother me if somebody is heavy or not. That's their choice, and I respect their choice. They don't live their life in a certain way. I'm okay with it. The difference is, don't take someone who wants to lose weight and shame them to feel bad. And then secondly, I don't need to see somebody like their skin. It's like this. You want to breastfeed your fucking child, breastfeed your child. I don't need to walk in public.
Well, one's
and see
nudity.
No, listen, nudity. No, one's beautiful nature, the way it's been for millions of years. Okay, and why do I need to sit there and watch somebody fucking breastfeed that kid? Go into private. If you want to be heavy and you got a
Most people
cellulite
don't
belly,
breastfeed in public.
people do. Because
I have a photo of a kid I know from high school who was on a plane, and a woman was breastfeeding her kid just with her shirt up, fell asleep with her shirt up, and her kid was sucking her
that doesn't
boob,
bother me.
and her boob was just.
I think that's a generational thing. Like,
No, that bothers me.
I
No,
don't
it's
care
disgusting.
about breastfeeding at all. It doesn't bother me. People can do it.
No. If you breastfeed in public, you have the bib and stuff. But to
Oh,
me,
if you're
it's
just
not.
showing your tit,
To me,
then
it
it's
is
like, what
not
are you even doing?
acceptable whether you are a
I can't
12
show my
out of 10
balls
or
in public.
or you are not
I'll get
attractive.
arrested.
You should not
Yeah,
be
you should
allowed
not show
to
your
just
balls.
do it with your boob out. If you have the bib, the proper whatever, go. Why?
Okay,
you
we've
should
got
be
a
allowed
couple
to.
questions on this topic. Ross Kaufman asked, and we got another person who wanted to know the answer.
Hey, Ross.
What are your thoughts on the purposeful expression of camel toe when women?
Who was the person besides Ross?
Lucas C11.
Seckler?
Lucas
yeah.
C11.
They're asking
You know what?
me?
They're asking.
I know a camel toe. You're a fucking idiot.
Wait, explain
against
what a camel toe
You're
is.
against people showing their midriff. So are you for showing camel toe?
Depends on how good looking the person is.
See, that's wrong. That's.
I kind of agree. I
agree with you, but
Stop, don't be politically correct.
no,
What do
no,
you
no.
think?
But okay, so vice versa.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Only like. Nah, I was gonna say like only attractive guys should so bulge, but bulge is just weird.
Bulge is
around.
nasty, period.
But
Bulge
of
is just
course,
weird.
bulges.
Women don't like bulges. No.
Women, do you like bulges? We got to hear.
comment. But also, women don't. Pardon my French. Up tuck their stuff so that they have camel toes. It's an accidental thing, such as a bulge.
Ross is saying the purposeful. camel toe.
Can you do that purposely?
Of course, you tuck this fabric into your vag. You just tuck it up.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, Bronson can't.
Alexa said she doesn't like bulges. Alexa
Thank you.
Cohen.
Thank you.
I feel like bulges are like
no one likes a fucking
weird.
bulge.
It's like sexual harassment almost.
By the way, even like I don't want to be crude, but even the camel toe.
The camel toe.
Okay, I'm dyslexic. No, I'm not. Even the camel toe is.
Uncle Brad said camel toe is great.
Someone take a screenshot of that.
Oh, that's classic. We know like whether you.
Joey Marciano said bulges are tight.
I don't think guys are like, oh, I love camel toe. Nobody's like, that's so hot.
No one likes a camel toe, I don't think, except Uncle Brad.
I think a camel toe is an odd thing. Like, I don't find that like attractive. I'm not like, ooh, I want to go talk to that girl.
So, correct me if I'm wrong here, and we can look it up, or
You're
somebody
wrong.
can look it up and comment.
Wait. Nell, where's my drink? Woman? Know your role.
Isn't the male version of a camel toe a moose
Joking,
knuckle?
honey, I love you.
a moose knuckle. That's what it's
when
called.
your balls separate
Oh,
past
God,
the zipper,
Bryce.
and you obtain a moose knuckle.
Idiot. This is what I
This
raised.
seems popular amongst Jews as they have tiny penises and their
A moose
balls
knuckle.
are
Let's see.
massive.
I'm very upset about the Lizzo thing.
Oh, there we go.
There's a moose knuckle.
There's good athletes with moose knuckles. Why is it on the New York Post?
I don't know. Olympics plagued by bulging moose knuckles. What a hilarious headline. I don't know why it's not
By the
loading.
way, Bronson, I'm very upset about the Lizzo thing.
Whoa, something's up with that dude's balls.
Look
He's
at that.
them
He's got one
twisted.
up there. Oh, that's probably his head, like his head.
Okay, this is gay. I don't want to look at
We're zoomed in on
I don't want to look at this. I'm not turning around for
Can
that.
I bring up what Burke said about what's the Mexican restaurant? Can we get
No, don't bring that. Lambada,
Lobotomy.
La Bamba, the forbidden dance. Do not bring that up. And I'm disappointed in the Lizzo thing. I really am. I'm very disappointed in that.
Yeah, I thought that.
No, I am. I'm fucking angry over it.
It's just a health thing.
No,
It's
it's
a health
one
thing.
more thing on top of every fucking thing we deal with. One more thing. It's a problem.
It's also just
You kids don't understand. It's a huge fucking
It said
problem.
this article from Teen
wait,
Vogue.
one more. So yesterday we were watching the Dallas Cowboys, and who are they playing?
the Eagles.
The Eagles.
And he goes, "Thank fucking God the Cowboys won." You know why?
Why?
I don't give a shit about either team because on the
This is a
back,
whole different thing. This is a whole different
He just
thing.
wants,
the
he's
back
got
of
his
the-
pedestal.
Yeah.
because on the back of the fucking
soapbox.
the back of the fucking here, give this to mom.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah,
A
give
drink
this to
comes
Mom.
out of
Thank you. Look at that.
thin air.
It's the best. Love you, honey.
You can stand up. It's not a height thing.
Drink. You missed the last round.
No, I drank half. I drank
And we're
half of it.
due in 2 minutes.
Oh, you drank ice.
So the thing is this. So the
Ice.
back of the Cowboys
What's that
helmet.
TikTok song? Okay, go on.
Back of the Cowboys helmets. Every back of the helmet had Cowboys.
helmet, not helmet.
You know what I meant, right?
Also, what do you
Okay, I'm
mean
gonna
back of
turn
the
this
helmet had
with a little white
Cowboys?
part that flips up in the back where it says Cowboys. On the Eagles, it had some had Black Lives Matter, some had sayings. It's a fucking joke. Do you understand? Those little, in of itself, it would not be a problem, but cumulatively, that creates a
I
major
understand
problem.
what you mean of like the
No, you're fucked. You
the
kids are
incremental growth, but I think
I don't like the Cowboys,
think
but they
those
got
are
their shit
opposite.
down. No, the Cowboys got their shit down. They don't allow the fucking kneeling, whatever it is. They got that shit down to a science.
can't get down winning.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Respect them more.
It is a business. So if you
But the Cowboys will
so
still always
imagine
have
your
a
law
following.
firm, right, doesn't allow any of these political antics to go on, but you lose every case, you're not making money.
Okay,
What's more
mark my
important?
words. They're not fucking winning or losing because of allowing
No,
these
I agree
situations
with
to
you,
go on.
but you should be more focused.
Just
on
like was it American Heritage? 2 girls got suspended. Remember we talked about that.
American Heritage High School in Boca. 2 of the women on the female.
2
basketball-
African American girls, right?
I don't know. Actually, don't know what race they were, but they were.
also say black. Don't say African American.
Why? Why?
Either is fine.
I think African Americans.
Maybe they're not from African descent.
Okay,
Right,
but
they might be from Haiti or
but
something.
Every whatever. No,
Right, but you don't call yourself
No, but
European American.
every African American that
No,
talks
it's
about
white-
the
it's
slavery
white.
stuff, they have no relation to slavery. They're just
No.
they're
What
just
I'm saying is
black
it's white,
Americans.
it's white and black. It's not
Black.
offensive to call someone with different skin color black. They are black, you know.
Okay. Who invited Bryce?
Ross Kaufman says thoughts of when a guy crosses his legs like a woman.
Nice. There's no room.
Agreed. It is wrong. It
First
is
of all,
wrong.
you're manspreading
Drink,
whatever. I have
drink,
no
drink,
fucking
drink.
room here. I have no room.
By the way, this is. I might throw up after this shot.
I literally and Ross, fuck you, Ross. I have no room. That's enough, Bronson.
Pour more.
I'm gonna save my Padron.
What'd you call it? No, Dad.
He called
Padron.
it Padron.
Let's save my
That's
Padron.
my cigars. That's cigars. I was thinking cigars.
I'm gonna finish the bottle.
Oh wow, you're so tough. Let me try it.
Wow, she made it so nasty. It's strong.
Tastes like water.
Oh yeah, you taste it.
Try it.
Honestly, don't bullshit. It's strong. It's strong.
Yeah.
Mom is heavy. Don't be a pussy.
Bryce is just used to
Yeah.
frat life.
Here's to Lizzo. You have to do it in a shot. That's not a shot. Finish it.
Leave him
I
alone.
poured a giant shot.
You did.
It
Don't
wasn't
worry.
bigger than mine.
Do not let him. Yeah, but you're also 300 pounds.
I'm dead inside.
I love
this is horrible. I should have
know
done
I
it with
love
you
it.
guys.
I love you, right?
Okay, another
Why are you
thing.
doing- That's huge.
Yeah,
Who
that's
decides that
a
for?
shot and a half.
No, that's 2 shots. Take half of it. As your father, I'm telling you, do not drink it.
Okay. Please comment what I should do. Ross, Lucas, 11.5.
Get a life. Get a life, guys. No, take half of it.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
We've got 16 people on the Instagram and we've
tough
got
guy.
12 people on the
You're in
Facebook.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, it is.
We're a lot of followers.
That's a lot.
Do we have
That's I thought we were going to get 4 people.
What are our comments? Any more comments?
on my personal account after this podcast? I will be live streaming myself pulling trig.
Someone in the top said, "I'll pay Bryce $10 to pull trig."
No, I need way more than that. New Year's Eve coming around the corner. Pappas requested me $250. I need more than
David
$10.
Snitkovsky
Yeah,
said, "I'll give Bryce $10 to pull trig."
Yeah, you guys are fucking idiots. Is he also a Tulane person?
Yeah,
Idiot.
idiot. Eagles
That's the
doing
school you paid
idiot.
$250,000 to send him
I
to.
wasted my money. Listen, I acknowledge I wasted my fucking money. All the colleges are wasting money. Stop picking your fingers, Bronson.
College is a waste of money. I agree with
Get
that.
over that. All right, what else, Bronny?
Another thing I thought would be
In today's news.
interesting to not even really trigger you, just another like internet culture thing. to bring you into.
That's what. Is Michelle following right now?
Michelle's on the Facebook. She commented, "Know your role now."
Right,
About
word
giving
up.
you the drink.
Word up. Thank you, Michelle.
Here's
One of our
Michelle.
loyals. What?
Hair salon Michelle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love Michelle.
She is a very loyal follower.
Shout out to Michelle.
Yeah, I think everyone watching are really our loyal
That's true.
followers right now.
Honestly, on a serious note, before we get too buzzed, thank you to everybody
Buzzed.
following us.
You make everything sound so weird.
No, but for real, we really appreciate all you watching this. And
We do.
Like if you guys like this and think it's going well, we'll do it more often.
Correct.
The alcohol thing or the
Both.
videotape?
The alcohol and the live.
We can't drink every time we go live.
No, but if we go live once every 2 months, so once every 8
Yeah, but I'll look
weeks.
like Lizzo if I keep drinking. All right, go on.
Not bad. Good bring back.
Then can you give me the good
Call
drum?
back,
The
call
drum?
back,
Where's
call
the drum thing?
Oh, no, that's not the drum. The drum is I'm forgetting.
All right, doesn't matter.
All right, how many live people do we have right now?
We lost all of them.
Yeah.
16 and 11.
Wow, that's actually a lot.
Yeah,
All right,
it
go
really
ahead.
is. And it's been above 15 on the Instagram the whole time.
Thank you. All right, what's the next
Bonnie
topic?
Heatsig says, "Love the Bloom fam."
Love you, Bonnie. See you tomorrow.
Sick. Awesome.
Okay, another thing I wanted to bring up and we can talk about. Do you know what a mukbang is?
A mukbang?
I don't want to talk about that.
Why? I think that'll be.
Okay.
What is? Tell me
Let's
briefly.
try and keep it short because should I describe it? Do you want to describe it?
I'll describe it. A mukbang is an internet, like a YouTube trend that started in, I think, South Korea, where people literally all they do is eat a lot of food on camera. So it's
throw
kind
up?
of similar to the.
But with very good microphones so that you can hear the
chewing.
exact noise.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. Stupidest fucking
So
thing
it's
in the
a
world.
huge trend, and it makes no sense. I thought we could watch some mukbangs, and they do.
Nah, I don't care about
The
that.
hell was that?
I thought you'd think this was disgusting.
Yeah, people are fucking gross. Only Asians?
It is
It's an Asian thing, but look at this guy.
Thing.
He's dipping McDonald's Big Macs into nacho cheese.
And it's still not.
It's an hour long.
Interview. Communicate with the producers.
Okay, is he going to eat
I mean,
it
if-
all?
If we're being honest, I think I just found my calling. This is what I will do.
Bryce
from
could
honey.
be a successful mukbang.
Let me
Amazing.
be- let
if
me
I did
be-
a mukbang shirtless, maybe in tidy whities,
Okay.
million followers.
Let me be very clear.
Yeah.
Look at that fat fuck. Okay.
And he started, that guy's very famous. He makes millions of dollars off
you
this.
want to know the only thing worse than that guy?
Look at this girl.
Great. Okay.
Don't y'all be asking me, why you eat the crab first? Crab leg.
Oh, that chewing noise.
I want to say something. I want to say something.
All right, pause it. Get rid of
You
this.
want to know? You want to know the worst part? Worse than actually what these people are doing.
You're gonna make a weird political comparison.
No, I'm not, Bryce. The worst part is fucking people watch it. Watch it.
Watch it. This has 13.4 million views.
You don't think that's pathetic? Seriously, honestly.
That's what I don't understand.
Does
why people like
anyone
that.
here not think that's fucking pathetic what it says about our people?
I will.
And these are all Biden's voters. You know that, right?
No, that I disagree with. See, you did make it political. I said it.
I purposely did that for you, Bryce. But the fact that fucking people watch this shit and they'll waste an hour of their fucking life that they'll never get back ever. Ever.
Stone said, I mean, we watch you, Uncle Johnny.
What?
Wow. Get
What's that?
'Cause
absolutely.
You were like, people watch this. That's pathetic.
F-worded.
Stone said, we watch you.
What is that? Stone. Are you,
it means you suck. it means you're a bitch.
what's that terminology I learned?
I don't know what you're referencing.
Not brony.
Incel.
Incel.
Stone, you're an incel.
I didn't say it. Listen. The reality is to spend an hour of your time watching some fat chick.
I think part of it's sexual.
Doesn't make sense.
I think it's part of it's sexual.
I think part of it's sexual as well as it's such a thing that like in my opinion, you watch some of these TV shows that are these sitcom TV shows on random channels that are so beyond stupid, so not funny. I'm like, how can you waste 30 minutes watching that?
Oh wait, you're gonna compare?
Look, there's just
I'm not comparing. I'm just
20
saying.
minutes of this chick
I'm just
eating.
saying.
This is Trisha
there's
Paytas.
something for everybody, and there's some weird fucking people that just watch this stuff.
Bryce. I know, but it says a lot about people.
I don't think
Look
this
how
is the
much
worst.
she's eating. Look at all this food that she's going to eat.
Okay, those cheese sticks look
And it
unreal.
says eating show. Watch me eat. And that's it. You just watch her eat.
Why?
You
Seriously,
were
why?
chewing.
Why?
I think people.
I really don't
I
understand.
move on. This is the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
I really
this
don't
is our
understand.
future. Your fucking kids, your generation fucked up our society.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
Go eat.
Your generation is fucking ridiculous.
All right, next
This
topic.
shit didn't exist when we were growing up.
Or it did, but there was no internet.
No.
So you didn't know about it.
No.
No, the world has definitely gotten weirder because of
Fucked up.
the internet.
Fucking retards.
All right, let me see. I'm just going through.
Any cooler, Bryce?
Any
Still
cooler?
hot.
Oh, see,
Swear
this
my
is
ass
this is a good question. Suzanne Harrison Conti.
No. Mom
A
just
nothing
brought
bundt cake
some
was
cake.
just brought in.
No. I'm good. I'm gonna have a piece of chicken after. Bronson's gonna eat it.
Nothing punch cake.
Do not
I will
eat
not
it.
eat it.
Please, nothing bun cake. Please sponsor us. You
my
make
God,
the best
please.
fucking cakes in the world.
They really are. If no one has ever had this, you have to go out. Bryce and I have driven an hour out of the way
Yeah.
just to get these cakes.
It is it's unbelievable.
Samantha Conti, I don't know who that is, or Susan Conti, sorry.
Oh, that's
She commented.
that's Susan.
That's Susan Brobenick.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Susan. She commented, how do some people love watching Pimple Popper? You love watching
love
Pimple
that.
Popper. That's a
Get wrecked.
great
I
question.
do like that. That's
Wait,
a good
drink.
question.
That's to me.
Drink.
Okay, that's a good question.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why I watch it.
Viewers, please.
They've been
remind
letting.
us.
They have been. They have been.
I'll tell you why in a minute.
Pimple Popper is
You're gonna
grosser
get
to
sick.
me.
No, I'll tell you the reason why.
Oh, it's just weird. Not fetishes, because fetish means sexual. It's just something pleasing that you don't need to pay attention.
Not a
to.
lot, Bronson.
Who's gonna
That's
drink
plenty.
that? It's either Bronson or Mom.
Talking for him. I'm talking for him.
I can do what I want.
You really can't.
I really can.
He actually can. He does pay 100% of his.
Not 100%. That's what Dad's gonna say.
What does Dad pay for you?
He helped me a
matter.
little bit with my rent on my new apartment.
And help you with your car.
But you don't have to. You just every so often you're like, here's for your car.
You know, I could get helped out with my New Year's Eve plans if you want.
Nope.
No,
You're
I'm
on your
honestly
own.
pumped. The $600 the COVID check that didn't go through that Trump vetoed. He now signed in today, so I'm getting $600, baby. That's gonna be New Year's.
Dad,
It's so bad.
Can you be my Trump?
Nope. You're on your own.
I'm not on my own. I literally live in.
I'm not
You
paying
pay
for
my
it.
taxes, hence why I didn't get the $600.
I am not paying. I am not paying for New Year's.
You will not. I will be paying Chris Pappas for New Year's very soon.
Let's talk about the pimple popper.
Nice, Mom. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah, $100 bill just flew in.
Use it for something else. Give it to
$100
me.
bill just flew in.
Give it to me. Now,
Dad was too drunk to grab it.
now you do the wrong thing. I don't like that now.
All right, well, here's to Mom. This one.
Nope. Fuck
Cheers.
that.
Cheers
Dad,
to Mom.
drink.
I just drank while you fucking talking.
Dad.
This should be finished by now. Bryce and I
No.
had 3 drinks while you've been drinking this.
This is a double
What you don't
fucking
realize
vodka.
is that
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's a double
Bryce
fucking
and I have like
vodka.
four-
not
5
only is
drinks
this
deep.
not only is this a podcast, but it's also an alcohol mukbang, and you need to finish by the
Alcohol
end of it.
mukbang.
Yeah, you're a funny guy.
I'm alcohol mukbang.
I'm not happy now. We're gonna have a talk when we're done with the
Makes
podcast. So let me tell you about the pimple poppers, which I like. Why I'm intrigued by it. Okay, Susan. And Susan, thank you for your following. We've known Susan for what 25 years about. So Susan, the reason why I watch Pimple Popper is because I'm so intrigued that these people will have these goiters or whatever it is, these bumps for 20 years, 25 years, 15 years, and they leave it there. It's shocking. So I'm curious to know. And
The fact that you like
you watch
watching
the
it pop.
Mom watches it too.
You literally, it got put on when we were in Austin, and we all said, "Turn this off."
Corey Rosenberg
Look.
says you're a lightweight with the alcohol.
Thanks, Corey. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well.
Hope all is well.
the most Jewish greeting.
Corey. No,
Hope all is well. I've been better.
I've known Corey for 30,
No. The most
30
Jewish
years.
answer to the most Jewish question is hope all is well, and the most Jewish answer is no complaints.
No
That's the
complaints.
most Jewish answer.
Yeah, no complaints.
You'll be there one day, bitches.
That's what you were saying about pimple.
I'm just saying, I find it intriguing that these people, it's interesting that they let it go on for so long. And then you sort of watch it, and the producers know what they're doing because they keep you hanging. So you sort of got to watch it so they know what they're doing. Just watch some fat chick eat food. I don't get it.
But see how they're both weird. They're
Right.
both really weird.
You enjoy that. So just because you enjoy something or you don't enjoy something doesn't mean it's wrong.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
You
I'm just saying
enjoy
it's
weird
fucked
shit.
up
You
and
just-
that's your generation.
But you just acknowledge that you enjoy weird shit.
I don't think watching Pimple Poppers is weird.
That's so weird.
Nope. And
To me,
Watching
10
someone
seconds of that show,
Pop pus out of someone's body.
I'd rather watch a video of somebody throwing up than watching somebody pop a pimple.
okay. Well, we'll watch you throw up later, Bryce.
Okay, $10. Actually, I don't need your money, snit. Suck it.
You're not happy
Also,
now.
Mom brought in 1 bill, not 2.
That's
what
for
the
the
fuck?
two of you.
it.
Rip it.
Oh, you just got $600. Did I get $600?
Yeah, but I want. Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Let's go. That shot was beyond horrible. By
It's
the way.
getting harder.
Yeah,
it should be
Usually
getting easier.
It's easy.
Usually it gets
no,
easier.
it's an incline and then it's a bell curve.
Right, it's a bell curve.
You wouldn't know.
Oh, you're so
Right,
tough.
because according to
No,
Corey,
not
you're a
bell
lightweight.
curve.
Tough fucking guy. Go ahead.
Let's see. What else can we talk about? I have, we can get serious.
Nope.
No. Can I bring up a topic?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a very minor, could touch it for 20 seconds. I was thinking about Yabo's comment, and Yabo does this thing. Have you ever heard when people clear their throats in different noises?
Don't do it into the mic.
No, I can't do it, but he does a weird, weird noise.
God, I can't believe I'm his father.
My father, Yabo does it. I don't make the noise. And that's to me, now it's become a joke amongst me and my friends. But to me, that is one of the
Is Yabo the one you scare
yes,
in the video?
yes. To me, that's one of the grosser things. But now it's become funny. But originally, it was kind of a pet peeve of mine. And I'm thinking, I know people have other pet peeves of chewing or people picking their nails.
Pet peeves. That's a good one. What are your pet peeves?
What would be, because I know John Bloom has 90,000 pet peeves.
The first pet peeve that comes to my mind is when someone stands in the middle of a sidewalk or a grocery store aisle
Or the
and just
door.
doesn't
Fucking moron.
even know that they're doing it. That's the worst part. Is they're oblivious
Because they don't
think
give a
that
shit.
they're the only
No, they
person
don't
in
give
the
a
world.
shit. That's the problem. They don't give a shit. That's the entitled person who doesn't give a shit. Happens all the time.
That's definitely
And what
the first one. that
I
came to
always
my
say
mind.
something, right? Or you hold the fucking door and they don't say anything.
You do. I give you respect for this because you are very good at being walking by and saying just enough to the point where they know, but it's not rude. But
And
you're just
you it's
thanks,
quick.
man. Thanks, or something like that. You're good.
I'm like, yeah, standing in front of the fucking door, in the middle of the fucking door.
I get too nervous to say stuff like that.
Well, you're also 22. I'm going to be 54.
And you're also a bitch.
I'm also far stronger than both of you. And
Let's fight.
You might be physically strong.
the next
Bryce.
live stream will be a
Bryce.
live stream of Bronson.
Yeah.
Bryce,
Jake
there's
Paul and Floyd
da-
Mayweather?
there-
No, Bronson and Bryce.
There's no doubt you're physically strong, but I would fucking kick your ass.
Did I say that I would beat you in a fight, or did I quote unquote say I am stronger than both of
So
you?
you're strong.
One of our
Right
listeners
there.
says their pet peeve is when people clap when the plane lands. I kind of
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
get it.
I agree
No.
with you.
I
That's
kinda
a
like that.
very
That's stupid.
that is
Who
a
was that?
very
It's stupid, but
foreign.
it's like a
Who is that
fun-
smart
it's
That's
like
guy?
a foreign.
That's a guy that said that.
Alexa Cohen said that.
Okay, that's a woman
Get
that said that.
fucked.
Listen, Alexa, I've known you since you're a baby in diapers. I am so proud of you. Good for you. Say
I
hello to
think
your
that's
mom-
more of
say
like
hello to
a-
your mom and dad for me, by the way.
That's so Jewish.
Okay.
That's a foreign.
I like
thing.
Alexa.
When you're on a plane with foreign people, they
No, the
always
Jews
clap.
do it in JetBlue with the Orthodox when they land on a Sunday.
Yeah, but
I think it's a-
Orthodox Jews are pretty much foreign. Like,
Yeah, they are.
Or when
They
they
are.
go to Israel, everybody applauds.
yeah.
I don't mind I like it because I would never do it ever. But it's
Oh.
like childish when people do
You
it.
know
And I
what I
like that.
fucking
I like when
hate?
adults are childish, like
Which
in that
happened
way.
today.
What?
You go through the fucking airport and the conveyor thing, and you go through it, and you're waiting for your stuff to come to the metal, and people stand right in the front and start putting the
hate
shit on.
that.
Yep.
And
Or when people reach in front of you
but
to
they
grab their
stand
shit.
there like they fuck start. I say something. I go, can you? I don't use the F word, but I want to.
Or wait, you're
Like-
talking about insecurity?
Yeah, security.
What's even worse is when the plane lands and people immediately get up and get into
Oh,
the
I
aisle.
don't fucking
that.
like,
I don't
where are
get
they
that.
going?
We
I don't
can't.
get that.
The
Where are
door's
they
closed.
going?
We're all
Assholes.
stuck.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, that's the
can't
worst.
stand it.
And then people get out and then they walk through. The only people that should be getting up and
Is if
walking
they're missing a
is
flight.
right, exactly.
Connecting
if you have a
flight.
connection,
Right, and then be
Yes.
respectful.
Yes.
Yeah. But so the shit comes through, your fucking thing comes through the conveyor belt, and they put the sneakers on and this, that. I'm like, move, get the fuck over, you dumb fuck. Seriously. No, it's unbelievable.
No, I
it's
hate
unbelievable.
that too.
This is the fucking world we live in.
So can I pose another question then?
Sure.
Oh, wait,
Um,
what's like your main pet peeve?
Main
Something
pet
little
peeve.
though, like people have like chewing, picking your nails, weird noises from.
Honestly,
the
I don't
body.
like when mom leaves the fucking
Hot water?
yeah, that
No,
bothers
but that's
me.
not a pet peeve. That's more of like a relationship, like annoying thing. I'm talking a pet peeve across the board.
I hate when people go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands. Gross, man. In my office, I could see it. It's nasty. You see people flush the
Guilty.
fucking toilet. I know you are. I hate that. It's disgusting. I think it's disgusting.
But
They say that really like washing your hands, like there's no germs on your
how dirty is
private
my dick?
parts. Right.
How dirty is my dick?
You really, it just gives you an excuse to wash your hands whenever you go to the bathroom.
Either way,
it's just,
it is a nasty thing.
If you're pooping and you don't wash your hands, you should be
and you're
shot.
touching doors and
That's
stuff.
that's
gross.
repulsive. But if you pee in your own home, like when I wake
And
up
it's
in the
your
middle of the
own
night
penis
to go
that is
pee,
clean.
if I shower before bed, I go straight into bed, I fall asleep, I wake up to go pee at 4 a.m.
Wash your fucking hands.
Don't wash your hands.
I'm sorry.
You don't
okay.
need to wash your hands.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
If it's a casual pee in your
We
own
know
home and
Bryce,
it's just
out
you.
of all three boys, is the dirtiest. We have that.
Oh my God.
We had an argument over the
Burke's
weekend.
the dirtiest. You're a liar.
Burke is not.
Okay, what was my other question?
I don't know.
You said you were
didn't
gonna say
answer it.
something, right.
You said I have another question.
All right.
You guys ruined it.
Oh, you see, right? You're not that bright, huh?
Tulane, you all fucking suck. that's
don't sound like that, Bryce.
drink.
1 minute. I'm going to take my sweater off.
Oh, here we go.
This is so. It's
I think the
thick
viewers don't
wool.
want me to take my sweater.
Do you not have a shirt under?
I don't have a shirt.
Oh, well,
under.
you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Look at the sweat on the chair.
Let's
That's
see
some
if I
serious ass sweat. Oh, why am I comfortable right now? I'm not hot at all. Oh, can I have that?
Oh,
Can-
that drunk.
All right. Drink.
This one's gonna be a tough one. How are we looking?
we haven't talked about anything really of substance.
How are we looking viewer wise?
Mom says, bigger question is why is Bryce a 22-year-old boy getting up in the middle of the night to pee? The only time I wake up in the middle of the night.
I don't know, Mom. Is that okay?
You should see a doctor.
No, I
urologist.
don't wake up every night to pee. But the worst thing, I talked to Bronson about this.
not a lot, Bronson.
I literally said,
It's so controlling.
okay, Dad's gonna hate this topic. This is not the topic I originally wanted to bring up. But you know how, and it might be insensitive to say this, people do heroin, crystal meth, all these crazy
Where's this
drugs.
going?
Listen, people do all these crazy, crazy drugs and throw their lives away for it, but there's a reason. It must feel unbelievable. I would never even fathom the idea of doing those kind of drugs, but they must feel unbelievable.
It must be so worth it to throw your life away.
And
is
I
what
said
it's
to
saying.
Bronson,
Addictive. That's not what it
Right,
is.
but the feeling of it is so good.
But it's addictive. That's enough. Bryce.
I said to Bronson yesterday, the greatest feeling in the entire world, closest to what I can imagine heroin would feel like, is when you wake up in the middle of the night, extremely parched, and you have cold water right next to you.
It's really good.
it's a good feeling.
It's
really
the best
good
feeling
feeling.
ever.
Perfect. The water has to be the perfect temperature.
Two cold socks. Two cold socks. Warm socks.
Yeah.
And I do
You want
that.
a chilled water.
I do that sometimes, and then I wake up and have to pee. I drink before I fall asleep. I drink a full bottle of water.
You have to almost finish that.
that.
Yeah. Mom, get another drink ready.
No, do not now. Take the 100 back from Bryce.
John, you were right. I would like to. Oh, why are you drinking tequila? That's repulsive.
Tequila's my drink.
Let's mukbang this one. Ugh.
This is stupid.
It was gross.
What are some of the comments?
We got a lot of people just.
What about Facebook comments?
I've been reading them. Jody Jack says you need to wash your hands, Bryce.
Thank you, Jody.
Quinn Rovner's here. Hey, Quinn.
Hey, Quinn, how you doing, kid? What's
Kid,
going
she's
on?
your age.
Miss you guys. How's Jonathan? Say hello for me. When are we going to see you? Comment when we're going to see you.
Having a whole conversation
I'm
with her.
Skyping. Oh, I miss Quinn and Jonathan. Good people.
Yeah.
They are.
I don't know either of them, but I assume they're probably
good
very
people.
nice.
Okay. So
And we're bummed you didn't come down over Christmas. Go ahead.
Caroline says she remembers my first tequila. Yeah, she was there for that.
Yeah, when you were like 24.
Yeah. I didn't drink till I was really legal.
You're so tough. Proud of you, Bronson.
We've
ahead.
gone over that. I wasn't ready.
No,
It's okay.
respect.
Bryce was ready at 14.
No, that's not true. That's not true. My first beer was with Dad at Hofbräu House.
Where?
Hofbräu House.
What's
Hofbräu House, the beer hall that we went to in Germany, in Munich.
The one that Hitler held his initial meeting at. People don't discuss that enough. People really don't talk about that enough.
What?
Quinn says love from the Rovners. Hopefully they'll see you in Cali.
We would love that. But I'm not going to.
Is that Max's
I'm not.
mom?
Yeah, I'm not going to that shithole state for a long time.
That's another thing we can talk about. That's a good segue. We can talk about LA. There's a video that
Don't pick your nails, Bronson.
there's a video that was posted the other day from a guy who
Get away from
he's a reporter in LA.
Love you, Brycey.
And he's been doing these like expose videos on how bad Gavin Newsom is and Mayor Garcetti. Gavin Newsom's the governor who is in the process of being recalled, which is great. Hopefully that goes through.
Mom,
Now, what
mom,
the
you-
fuck?
Mom's the
Another
goat
drink.
tonight. Mom is the goat tonight.
Mom is the
Mom is
mom's
pulled
holding this
through.
podcast on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Mom, more lasagna.
That is not how it goes.
Okay, wait. You got to look at this.
Look up.
You got to look at this. This is the homeless in downtown LA. This was posted a week ago. So this is as up to date as possible. Hold on. You got to watch. It's never ending. You thought Austin, Texas was bad. Look at this.
Oh, that guy's got a great setup. Wow.
Can the viewers at home see this?
Yeah, they can.
We could probably post links. Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah, well,
Joe
look
Rogan-
at this.
Joe
Look,
Rogan does it.
It's never ending. Tents upon tents for those who aren't watching. It's thousands of tents and cars, and the whole city is completely taken over.
Great fucking city.
So is this a relatively normal area that people walk around, or is this like a very bad area?
It's not a normal area that people walk around, but it's not a bad. It's in the middle. It's like
But it's all over.
It's like an industrial area. But look at this. Look at those tents.
Some of these people have tables. It looks like they're having cookouts. Like they're barbecuing, they're relaxing.
Miles and miles of
It looks like
tents.
tailgates. This looks like people are tailgating.
Yeah. The problem is once this happens, how do you
You will
put the cat
never-
back
it's
in the bag?
irreversible.
It's irreversible.
But where,
They fuck it up.
where do people go to the bathroom? Where?
on
Because
the street.
Yeah, they shit wherever they want, Bryce.
But you know
But
what's
they're
happening? The LA Health Board has been coming in and trying to put porta potties and trying to clean up. And
so make it more
protesters-
environmental
No,
for
but
them.
protesters have literally, like activists have come in and protest and blocked the city health officials from coming in because they're infiltrating on the homeless people's rights by giving them porta potties. That literally happened.
fuck those people.
Yeah, that literally happened.
If it was protesting against them,
understand
Wait,
how-
live video ended. Restart it.
on
How
my
do you
phone.
start?
Instagram. Just go start a new one.
Huge problem this is, Bronson. Huge. And by the way, when we were in Austin in August and we just were this past weekend, it's gotten worse. Don't you agree?
It has gotten worse in August.
It's gotten worse. Consider what, 3-4 months later? Huge, but I would say probably 30-40% difference.
I would
But
say
also-
30%.
But also COVID.
Yeah.
COVID, people have lost their
That's a big
homes.
thing. No, but COVID has definitely increased homelessness, and then the mayors are making bad decisions. The mayors are really fucking it up.
Terrible.
Sorry, everyone on the Instagram, for I don't know what happened, but everyone's joining back. So thank you guys for coming
Good.
back.
Yeah, thank you for your support.
I can't believe that's honestly astonishing that we thought we'd have.
I thought we were going to have
Three-
4 realistically.
I thought we would have had
three on
thousands. I thought we would have had thousands. I don't know how this thing works.
Whoa. Dad wanted 10K viewers.
Someone commented about the Pentagon acknowledging UFOs. Do you think they're preparing for something?
Who commented?
I've talked
That's
about
a great
that.
question.
I've talked about that at length. I
I
think
think
they
that's
definitely
Bronson
are.
telling someone to come.
Yeah,
Stone commented
He's
that.
like,
Bronson texted Stone
did?
prior to this.
All right, Stone, we'll talk about that when we have it for dinner. We want to lose our audience.
I think aliens, I think that they're slowly trickling out information. We talked about this a couple episodes ago.
I'm going to plug the movie, not Arrival, what's it? Contact. Bronson and I watched Contact about 2-3 weeks ago. Once all this Israeli alien things came out, please, if you haven't gone and seen that movie, it's on Amazon Prime, I believe. If you're interested in that kind of things, it is unbelievable.
Who's in that again, Matthew?
Matthew
Jodie Foster,
McConaughey.
Good movie.
It's a phenomenal movie.
Unbelievable.
One of the most underrated movies.
Makes
But you should, guys, you should see The Gentleman's a great movie.
Every chance Dad gets, he plugs The Gentleman.
Gentleman.
good stuff.
It's like Dad owns like part of the
Stock in
movie.
The Gentleman.
I'm not joking. The Gentleman is a great fucking movie.
It's a great
I'm
movie.
telling you right now, great. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
I watched the
It's a great. We watched it together.
Yeah.
So don't hold my hand.
But Gentleman's a great fucking movie. I'm telling you
So
right now.
something for the viewers, a great thing, I guess, of 2021. The first great thing of 2021.
Not out yet.
One of
It's not out yet. 2021.
slow down, Dad. So
You're about to call him Diane. You almost called him Diane.
I need a
Dan.
cigar. I need a
Dan.
cigar right now.
You should.
Good Cuban. Let's do it outside.
Joe Rogan smokes cigars.
But I'm not doing it in my room.
They have
So,
ventilation
yeah.
in their studio.
So one of the bouncers at the boot, Fred, who's one of
The Boot is the local Tulane bar on your college campus. For those who don't know.
who's a very close friend of mine. Fred sent me in our movie group the link to HBO's newest movies coming out in the entire month of January. I would say movies and TV shows combined, there's probably about 400 new things coming out on HBO in the month of
HBO
January.
Max is the best streaming service,
By
catalog
far.
wise, in my opinion.
By far.
Okay. Go ahead,
Great.
Bryce. Bryce, what's your point?
Yeah, what is your point?
That there's a lot of great things to look forward to. That's
He's plugging HBO Max on our podcast.
well, I want a lot of sponsors. I want
He's plugging HBO Max.
By the way, let's be very clear. There was no point in that. Am I right? 0 point.
No.
Like what?
Bullet Bourbon,
By the way,
the
just so you
smoothest
know,
Here's an interesting question from
By
Mike
the way-
Copulos. Interesting
wait,
question.
Mike, hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Cope, the man.
Mike
Wait, hold that thought.
Copulos.
Bryce knows how to clear a room with the stories, does he not?
Bryce is the king of dragging out stories.
In band camp. Is
I'm also just I'm the man. I'm the man.
Shots.
Cope said shots.
that what you just said?
Wait, what did Cope
That
say?
whole fucking thing?
Wait,
was
no,
he-
no, no.
As you're reading Cope's question, I'll pour the shots. Okay.
Okay.
I just drank, guys.
Barely.
What did he say?
Do you guys have a take on the Nashville bomb? Granted, it didn't take anybody out, but the guy who did it, a lot people who are rookie conspiracy theorists support the 5G conspiracies, hoping people won't be drawn to this. I do
Do they
have
know
a
who
take.
did it? They
Yes.
know who did it?
They announced it. I
Fill me
do
in.
have a
Wait,
take
I
on the
fill me
fucking
in.
Nashville.
love you, man.
I do have a take on the Nashville
Fill
bomb.
me in. This guy's a buzzkill, huh? With a question like that.
Cope is the most interesting person I've met, by the way.
He's the from Dos Equis?
Cope. Oh, that's a bad question. That's a bad comment.
From Dos Equis. He got the right one. Good job.
Let's go.
Here, I'll bring you up a picture of who.
Pass me a glass, Bronson. Pass me a glass. Dad, stop clicking buttons.
Enough.
Click that one off. Hit the pink one.
Are we allowed to go pee at any point?
Yeah, we have a bathroom right there in the studio.
Should I
In
bring,
the studio.
We built a bathroom in the studio.
should I bring the mic?
Yeah, you should bring the mic and the camera in.
Mukbang piss?
Bring the zoom in.
Mukbang piss.
Bring the zoom in. No,
Okay.
Bryce, that's going to fucking fall. Put that up there.
How drunk are you? It's not even on the
Are
edge.
you
was
feeling
on
the
the
alcohol?
edge.
I'm feeling the alcohol.
When I stood up, I got a little buzzed.
So we're going to talk about
Okay,
that?
wait. Yeah, drinks, and then Bryce goes to the bathroom, and then we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about Bryce when he's gone.
Here's to cope. No, I'm not going to go to the bathroom. I'll hold it. No, you have to finish it. That was a one shot.
I spilled.
I billed.
Need a napkin? Here you go.
I got one. Thank.
How we doing viewer wise? Looks like we're single digits on Facebook.
Uh-oh, that's a
We've
problem.
got 12 on Instagram. People
We're
have been
losing
coming and
people. We're
going.
losing.
People have been coming and going.
Because it's all of mom's
And we have
old
7.
friends on Facebook. They go to bed. Is this the bomber?
That's the bomber.
Why are you saying quotes?
Nice looking guy.
It's like not.
That's who identified as the bomber linked to the massive explosion.
What's the reason? What'd he say?
No motive yet. He died in the van. So for those,
He died in the van. So that must be him.
So I'm going to go through it. For those who don't know, on Saturday morning, Christmas morning.
He's going to really break it down.
Well, on Saturday morning, Christmas morning, an RV blew up in downtown Nashville and blew out an entire city block. No one died. No one was even brought to the
Thank
hospital.
God.
I don't recall.
It's a shame because Nashville's a great city. I've heard the music there's amazing. The city's the bomb.
Oh, too soon.
I think you should go pee and take a break.
Nobody died. Nobody got injured. That's why
keep
I made
going.
The joke.
Keep
That's
going.
why I made the joke.
So no one got injured. The RV, 30 minutes before the bomb went off at 6:30 a.m. 6 a.m. the RV started broadcasting a recorded voice that said, "Evacuate the area. Everyone who can hear this message, please leave. Evacuate." For 30 minutes, it was broadcasting that. Police were knocking on people's doors for 30 minutes, telling them to evacuate. These are facts. So everyone was aware this bomb was going off, which is very odd. If you're a terrorist, why do you let... So that happened. No one knew about it. No one's really talking about it too. Kind of like the Vegas shooter. Remember the Vegas shooter a couple years
I
ago?
remember that,
Who was
yeah.
shooting down from Mandalay Bay, taking out people's lives, and it just kind of was swept under the rug. No one really knows any motive. To this day, we don't really know a motive. We know who did it, but there's not much. It's not like Sandy Hook or
Right.
Parkland where it's like months of talking about it.
Different though. It's a little different when it's kids.
No, but I
Quiet,
I
Bryce.
think that there are differences between this and the Vegas shooting, or like Pulse nightclub. That was another shooting that happened at the
Yep.
gay nightclub in Orlando. That was for months talked about it.
All right.
Vegas after 1 week was shut down.
So what's
go
your
on.
point?
I think
What's
there are
your point?
Right, bring it
nefarious.
up. Land the plane.
There are conspiratorial, nefarious.
He loves that word nefarious. He uses that in every podcast, nefarious.
He thinks it makes him
Spell
sound
it. It's
smart.
like a spelling bee.
I'm
nefarious.
using that word.
NAF.
Do you remember?
It's an EF.
There you go.
Do you remember 6th grade? We did that thing. So nefarious.
Quack.
That means I'm evil.
Yeah, that's where I learned that word.
That was great.
So the RV blew up, and they said they found tissue inside the RV, and they identified it as this man. They don't have a motive yet. They haven't released a motive, at least,
Oh, tissue like skin tissue, not like Kleenex.
like skin tissue. But it blew up. How did they identify it as this man?
Can I say what I've read and seen as the what are
What are the comments?
Mike says, "I like that take."
What take?
My take that there's nefarious conspiratorial
So
action.
And what does nefarious mean?
Evil. No, I think that there.
The fuck? Why say evil then?
The
It's
fact
just
that,
a-
the,
it's
fact
like
that the
a-
police for 30 minutes were evacuating people from the area, the RV itself was broadcasting. I think that this might have been, I don't know quite yet, but I think one idea is it might have been something to unify people or like to scare people into being like terrorism is back. Right, the last
Yeah, of
couple
course
years
there's ones.
there
Biden,
haven't been.
So
That's the
but
point.
that might be purposeful.
Listen, 100%. The fact that Trump, there's not been a single fucking terrorist attack since Trump been in office.
Oh,
and
Justin
that
Danzig
is
said
not
they
true.
identified it from dental records.
it is true.
No, there's
Interesting.
been that
100% there's not been a terrorist attack.
during the first 3 years of Trump being president, there was on average a school shooting a day. or a shooting a day. Not a
There's
school
there's
shooting.
not been
Interesting how there have been no school shootings during COVID, even when school's back.
Kids aren't going to school.
They are the last 6 months.
Barely. They're doing 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off. Also, people aren't allowed to go out in a lot of states.
Right.
But besides the point, can I say a conspiracy theory that I've heard?
You can say whatever
Yeah.
you want to say.
So supposedly the big building,
That's too much. He can't say whatever he wants to say.
You can say whatever
I'm
you
joking.
want to say.
supposedly
Freedom of
the
speech.
building that got blown up, Dad might find this interesting, was the AT&T building.
Mike, I think it might. Yeah, go on.
So AT&T has been known as kind of a corrupt company. They've taken money from political parties, etc. Right? The AT&T is, I believe, the largest carrier of cellular
And
service
not even just
in
phones,
America.
of just data and internet
exactly.
provider.
So they
They're an
blew
ISP.
up the part
It
of
was
the building
parked right in front of the AT&T data
exactly.
center.
Now the building blew up. Part of the building blew up, and many people for hundreds of miles didn't have cell service, internet service, Wi-Fi, etc. Right?
Good.
So a big
It was like the
belief,
grid went down in that area.
and that means that 911 calls weren't able to go through. So what a lot of people were saying is that this guy, Anthony Quinn Warner, was showing how not only how susceptible and vulnerable our country is to terrorist attacks, but also saying this is a corrupt company and our country's going to shit. People need to realize
Or
this.
they're-
And he was willing to sacrifice himself for that.
Or they're
I don't know
a
if, I don't believe
crazy,
that.
or
That's
they're a
just what I heard.
crazy person who believes 5G created coronavirus
That's
and
possible.
AT&T is rolling out 5G, and they're like, I need to take them down. We don't know yet, but I do have a feeling that this is going to be swept under the rug, and we're not going to hear much about this.
in another day or so.
Right, and it's the news cycle
Bro,
is
we
going to
didn't
move
see it on the
on.
news. You found it on your phone.
We also have been busy, though. We've been a little busy.
But this has been people have been quiet on this
True.
compared to other, like the Pulse nightclub was
In Orlando,
24/7 on the news.
This also,
No one died. That's a
nobody
big thing,
died.
too.
3 people were hospitalized.
and there's no
and not critical condition.
And the Pulse nightclub was a gay thing, and
yes,
it
but also
was newsworthy.
At the time,
You know,
I believe it was
sexy and newsworthy, and make it anti-gay. This is
not,
like
but at the time, I believe it was the largest
It was the largest.
mass shooting in
Stop
American
picking your
history.
nails.
Vegas, I think, is the largest, but no one
No,
talks
Sandy
about
Hook. Not Sandy Hook. What's the one that happened right here?
Douglas. Douglas.
Douglas is the largest school shooting of all time, unfortunately, which is very sad.
What did Mike say? You said someone's going to comment on something.
People are commenting. I'll read people's comments
Also,
out.
Mike is a professional poker player. Which is another
Justin Danzansky said they identified it from dental records, so that makes sense.
How does he know?
They could always fake. Well, that's
How do
what
you know,
that's what the
J-Man?
news article says, apparently.
He could have left one tooth in there.
Or they could have planted the teeth. I'm not saying
That's
don't know.
possible, but
but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Stone said I believe one of his family members had Alzheimer's and thought that 5G did it. Caroline says the police started clearing and knocking on doors after the warning from the RV. So the warning came first,
Bring
and then
up the
police started
IRA
clearing.
thing that
But
you
then why wouldn't they swarm the RV with bomb squad right
there's
away?
a video of a robot heading towards the van. I saw that video.
Caroline also said some people think this is connected to election fraud because the AT&T building had computers connected to Dominion voting systems.
Could be.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Also, as I said, the Republican Party has paid off. Not
Also
paid off.
Drink time.
Okay. Remember how I said that's piss. Remember how I said that AT&T has been corrupt and taking money from political parties?
Not too much, Bronson.
Unfortunately,
It's a lot.
the political party is the Republican Party, and I believe it was Jared Kushner. We listened to the Alex Jones podcast with Joe Rogan. Mm-hmm. Remember when they talked about AT&T taking money from, was it Kushner?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly, but I think so. It's all connected. It's all connected.
Shit, we'll never know
There's
about
no
it.
such thing as Republicans and Democrats. They're all the real people are all in the same league.
We're not doing this non-existent bullshit again. Remember that?
God.
That was horrible.
No, but Biden and Trump are 100% buddies. 100% Biden and Trump are buddies, and they're it's them
Biden and
against
Trump
us.
are buddies?
It's them against us. It's not
Biden and Trump are not buddies.
It's not Biden versus Trump. It's Biden and Trump versus us. 100%.
I disagree with you on that.
I disagree with you 100%.
It's the elites versus the people.
Listen,
That's a different story, but it's not
Biden and Trump are both elites.
No, but they're not a unit. They're not. They're
No,
not
well,
the same
they're not
camp.
like, but they have the same goals. Biden. Oh fuck.
I disagree with you on that, and I think Dad will also. I think Trump is not
He doesn't give a shit about the politics.
exactly.
He wants what's best for America. Is it power? That's fine, but everyone in that office.
Does he want what's best for America? Or doesn't want?
Do I think Trump's a great person, a great president?
Trump
Not saying
for
that.
decades, why would he be better than any of the other people?
No, that's not what we're saying. What I'm saying is I think many politicians are taken under
They're corrupt.
the realm of money and all this that goes on the bigger plan that conspiracy
They're
theorists
fucking
believe in.
government employees. They don't give a shit. They have millions of dollars for being.
I don't think Trump
government
falls under
employees millions of fucking dollars. Look at that COVID bill. The most corrupt fucking thing.
But Trump signed
Unbelievable.
off on it. Trump signed
Right,
off
and
on
people
it.
are saying that it was all political theater that he vetoed. It was all planned. It was part of it.
What's the reasoning behind that?
I'm not happy about that.
He vetoed it, and then 3 days later, he signed it.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Being honest with you, I don't understand it.
No, me neither.
We're in a weird world right now.
Your generation's screwed.
I think the interest, like what's crazy though now, is there are things that have happened this year that have exposed what's really going on in the
phone.
world.
Some comments. Can I see it?
Yeah,
Comments.
just scroll through.
Go.
There are things that have happened this year that have exposed to everyone the blatant corruption and lies that go on in the world, and people are their eyes are being opened. The biggest one, obviously, Jeffrey Epstein committing suicide in prison. Clearly, no one in their right mind believes that he committed suicide.
That was
he
the
killed.
floodgates for the general population to become a conspiracy.
Right, I think
How do I
that
close out of this?
I think that really opened the doors,
Thank
or
you.
the floodgates is a good word, to the layman being like, oh my God, this is obviously bullshit. And the people who are really in charge, who killed him, allegedly, killed him instead of him committing suicide, they, I think, have gotten so complacent in their power that they're like the populace of the world. We can do whatever we want and they won't revolt. They won't care. And the matter of fact is we don't. That happened and it was swept under the rug. No one talks about Jeffrey Epstein anymore.
No, people do as a joke.
Ghislaine Maxwell is in custody right now and no one talks about it.
Yeah.
No one talks about it.
Eric Heath joined, which is nice. Alex joined, which is nice. Hunter Potek. Hey, Hunter, how are you, buddy?
You haven't seen Hunter in like 9 years.
I hear he's doing well, though.
I hear he's doing well.
I hope you're doing well, Hunter. I haven't talked in a while. Hope everything's good.
Stone said shots. That was a while ago.
We were shot.
Eric
7
Heath
minutes.
joined. Sam Avivi joined. What are you watching?
No, nothing. That was.
I think
Why do we have this guy's mugshot up? Should we take it down?
I'll take. Yeah, that's
Just-
actually a good
listen,
idea.
yeah,
You're right.
Coffee and cleavage up there.
I think
People are reason to watch.
I think a lot of people. How am I trying to say this? That Jeffrey Epstein opened everyone's eyes to, okay, well, conspiracy theorists might be right about some things, you know? And I'm not saying that like this whole world base or universal base of aliens on Mars
you drank
exists.
half the fucking Patron.
Yeah, I told you I was finishing the bottle.
It's a cone thing.
Fucking
Bro,
man.
I agree with you on Epstein opened people's eyes to there's shit that's happening behind our backs that the news is trying to convince us that it's
Right.
completely the other side.
Another big thing that opened my eyes was when
Wait,
CNN.
wait. Is Patron expensive?
Yeah.
It's Patron.
Wait, let's check. So
Patron.
I would say
Patron
it's $57.
Reposado.
That's my guess.
Wow, you drank a lot, Bronson.
No, he didn't.
Well,
it's only $50 that bottle.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
This is $50, but it's also a way bigger.
Another thing, a big thing was when
That's 75.
years ago, when CNN, when Hillary Clinton's emails were all leaked, and CNN said on the air, they said, you can't read these emails. You have to get them from us. They said, don't go to the link. Don't read the emails on your own because you'll get incorrect information. You have to watch CNN because we have the correct information on the emails. And I got to find the exact. But that was blatantly them being like, you can't know the correct information. You have to watch us as a propaganda influence machine.
All sides of the media, and I think if you disagree,
Give
you're
me the phone.
I'm relatively unbiased on we still have double digits
How can you
relatively
tell?
And we have 10 people on the Facebook.
relatively unbiased on this. I tend to see both sides decently, but I think that if you truly believe the mainstream media, and you can comment on
No
this,
one believes the mainstream
you
media.
are an idiot. Fox, CNN, MSNBC,
No one believes that.
anything, you are an idiot. People do.
No, they
People-
don't.
Dad,
Are you
the
kidding me?
majority of Americans believe the
Staunch
mainstream media.
Republicans die by the sword for Fox, and
They did, not
and-
anymore.
And diehard liberals live by CNN.
Right, but they'll just find the next one and
You're
it's
right.
all the same
Fuck,
shit.
again, drink the fucking Kool-Aid, people idiots.
But Dad, you also drink the Kool-Aid of your
No, I
side.
do not. Don't start with the therapy. I do not drink the fucking.
You 100% do.
No, I think that has.
I don't
that-
drink
Dad listens to Tucker Carlson, whatever he says.
But you
Dad
need
goes,
to
"Yep."
realize.
Listen, go ahead.
You were
need-
about to say Tucker Carlson's
No,
right.
you need to realize that Dad does work 14, 15 hours a day. He doesn't have the time that we have to just like look up things and do his own research. So any single person's gonna listen to the side that is more their beliefs,
Their views.
But it's not saying he's buying everything Tucker Carlson says.
Correct.
He makes fun of Tucker. He loves those videos making fun of Tucker Carlson because he realizes that he's so staunch, so far right that it's unrealistic.
Listen. I think he's a little more says it like it is, opposed to someone else on Fox. So whatever. I think Tucker Carlson has a nice way about how he says things.
Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson has the most punchable face on TV.
Don't say
Yes.
that. I think your
He
face
so
is
does.
punchable.
I like some things that he says.
Take that alcohol.
Whoa.
No, Tucker Carlson, I think, have you heard about the whole thing about, what was it, Tucker Carlson's lead writer was a part of the KKK or was a
I don't
part of
know.
the neo-Nazi party?
Doesn't mean anything about him.
Jamie, pull it up.
It is him, Jamie, pull it up. It is his main writer.
Okay, guys, let's talk about something of important. What are some of the
Here's a question I want to ask you. So it's the end of the year. We've lived through a whole year. Things have changed a lot in our personal lives, in the world at large. What personally for you have you changed your mind on or has changed in your life personally?
Bryce?
Ladies first, I insist.
Oh, you're so funny.
Oh, you know, green buttons,
He knows
bad
the
joke.
buttons.
That's what Dad says.
Where's the applause when that's
You really
the best
want me
one?
to answer?
This one.
Hit it.
You really want me to answer before you?
No one else can hear it, so we sound only us can hear.
Do you want me to answer before you so it gives you time
want you to answer, yes.
Okay. I
So
mean,
what have you changed your mind on, or how do you think differently from the year 2020 to 2020?
Or what's changed,
2019?
period, in your life?
Right. What's changed in your life?
well, I guess, and not to be political,
But you will.
and
you can do whatever you want.
but how everybody initially thought of coronavirus, I was extremely scared, for the first 6 weeks of quarantine, once I left college and came home, I left my house once and it was to pick up Chipotle. That was the only time I left my house for the first 6 weeks.
So what? I'm not
Maybe
following
one
what you're
more time.
saying. Do you follow
But
what I'm
now,
Let him finish.
well, I didn't finish. I didn't do the turnaround.
saying? Sorry.
Now, how I feel about coronavirus,
People are telling you to stop yawning.
Sorry. It's the alcohol setting in.
after
We are due
all
for
of
a
us,
shot. We'll call this our last one.
no, it goes on until
No, then we're ending the podcast.
after all of us
Ryan
had
Fiedler joined.
COVID.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. After all of us had it, I would say, I'm not saying it's fake.
Give me love, Ronnie. Give me love.
I'm just saying that.
You have to finish this drink.
And Dad, I'd
Yeah.
like you.
Yes.
Third.
You're
these are
finishing that
doubles.
drink by the time the
Shut
podcast finished.
Up,
Hold on, Dad, I
Bronson.
want you to comment on this because this
Sorry.
is something you agree with, I think. COVID is very real, and unfortunately, a lot of people have lost their lives to COVID, and that's.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
on,
How many
listen.
people, more people?
Let me.
Video paused.
Fucking A.
Sorry.
We're still going on Facebook.
In
But
such a great.
Technical difficulties.
Give us 1 second.
1 second. Bryce takes a while to get up. What did he say?
he said, stop talking, you're drunk.
Do I sound drunk?
Do I?
No.
I feel kind of drunk.
I feel a little buzzed.
I feel kind of drunk. Wait, it's back. It's back. We're good.
Yeah, I know, but it's not.
Adjusted just a little.
His
We're
face
back.
went right through it. How do you see him? TikTok? Seriously? Hi, Brycey.
Yeah.
Okay. For anybody who has lost somebody due
Wait, why
to
is he not in it?
It's delayed on the stream.
for any
Gotcha.
for anybody who has lost somebody
I felt like he was a vampire.
due to COVID-19, I'm not attempting to be insensitive, and I do apologize.
Oh, pussy. Just say it.
But I'm not saying that I think COVID's fake, because it's not. It's a real disease, and it's
Go on. I'm listening.
But
Wait. We have to do our drink.
oh fuck.
Keep going.
That guy, that's a rant? I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. That's a rant?
Who got called a pussy at the
think it's
first
called-
first
I think
3
it's
minutes
called-
of the episode?
I think
Huh?
it's called the
Michelle
pant.
said, "Let Bryce talk."
I think it's called a pant.
Thank you, Michelle. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's a pussy rant. Glad you're here, Michelle.
It's gonna be a drinking week
Yeah.
with New Year's.
Yes, tough. But what I'm trying to say, going back, I had COVID. Dad had COVID. Bronson didn't, but he was surrounded by it with all of us having it. The death rate currently, or not the death rate, the average age of death of people who had COVID is higher than the average age of death and mortality age in America.
Yeah.
Explain that.
And 2020, it's an adapter. 2020 has had the same amount of deaths as 2019, 2018,
It's online.
2017.
It's online.
It's all bullshit.
Or it's in line.
No, it's not all bullshit.
It's not
It
bullshit.
is.
It is
The
no. It's a
stats-
real. It is
Wait,
a
but
real
back
disease.
to the question.
Yeah.
No
what is he
COVID.
talking-
No
What was
COVID
the
talk.
question?
The question is, what have you changed your mind on?
Oh,
How
my
have you
opinion?
changed? How have you changed in the year?
What was the
2020?
question?
Okay, personally, I've gotten a lot fatter. But I think I've also, my biggest takeaway from 2020 is, call me whatever. I think
Whatever.
I've gotten a lot more confident with myself.
That's good.
I think my biggest takeaway is that I don't need, I have my friends and my family to support me, and I think that I've built this kind of, not reputation, this feeling where I'm okay with who I am, and I need to lose weight, like Dad said. But besides that fact, I'm a lot more confident as, I guess, a 22-year-old than I was as a 21-year-old. That was my biggest
Okay,
takeaway.
so
Confidence.
why is that? I thought you were always confident. What changed? What were you not
Yeah, that's a
confident
good
about?
Okay, well,
Wait, let me finish. What were you not confident about that made you confident, and why did it change?
or why have you become more confident?
Because I thought you were
2020?
confident.
Oh,
I would
was-
think.
no.
I would think after gaining weight, you'd be less confident.
I nice one. I have always
That's an
been
alcohol-
confident and
alcohol-
always
alcohol delay.
Alcohol.
just licked the mic on accident. I've always been confident with myself and everything, but I think that there was just a lot of things that came together this past year, that just made me, what? I don't know if it's, I guess also,
What is he even
I'm
saying?
listening. Stop. Why are you laughing at him?
that's fucked up.
That's fucked up. That's just laughing.
Open your eyes.
I don't know what you're even saying.
I literally said I'm more confident.
But I know that. But I'm asking
Okay. In all seriousness,
I'm asking you why.
Why do you feel you're more confident? Now?
That's what I'm asking.
Maybe I think a big reason for that is because I'm a senior and
Dad's drunk. Oh my God, Dad's drunk.
I'm completely fine.
Burke, if you're watching, Dad's drunk. Watch. Well, I think we're all drunk.
I'm why because this is what I predicted to happen. I would be by far
we're
the
all
least
drunk.
drunk. Dad's had maybe 3
Wait,
shots.
Dad should stand up because he'll really feel it.
stand up
Dad,
for
stand
one
up.
I want to be very clear about something. First of all, I'm not drunk.
alcohol.
I'm not drunk, but
He's so drunk.
I don't know. You're not answering
People
the
watching,
question.
comment if you think John's
you
drunk.
keep laughing like a little school bitch.
I'm laughing because you're like you. Okay, go ahead. I'll be
Okay,
quiet.
what I'm trying to say is, I think
Mom, is Dad drunk?
being the oldest person on campus helps, and B, if any of you guys just saw my dad's eyes, they went.
Holy shit.
all viewers should leave.
shit.
All viewers should leave.
Wow,
What are we at right now?
Mom commented, yes, you're drunk.
Mom has no idea what you're talking about. She's sleeping.
Mom's
Mom's an
on being
expert.
drunk.
Mom's an expert.
Go ahead.
What are we at right now?
7 viewers on
That's okay.
Instagram.
I think
and
Facebook
6
was
viewers
4.
on Facebook.
Okay, that's decent.
Yeah, people have been.
That's better than I thought.
Some people have been watching for an hour and a half. They've been watching.
Thank you
on a
for those
Monday
people
night.
who tuned in the beginning, and thank you for those people who tuned in the middle, and also those who stayed with it.
Okay. So yours is confidence. You haven't answered why, but Dad,
I
go
tried
on.
to. Dad fucking giggled his ass off.
Dad, what have you changed?
Alcohol.
No, but honestly, I think that's not wrong. I think you become more open and I think you become more open in 2020. The fact that as a family we all went to a bar a couple nights ago and then now we're all drinking together would never have happened a year ago.
Don't like
I don't
it.
think it would.
Just
Don't
say,
like it.
just say you're welcome, Bronson.
Don't
Just
like
say you're
it.
welcome
Don't
to
like
me.
it. Don't
That
like
was
it.
me.
Why was it you?
Would you say that I've had the biggest impact on you, alcohol wise, and your acceptance for alcohol out of anyone in the family?
No.
Who has?
Mom.
Not even close. You don't like when mom drinks a lot. Whereas I have had this incremental growth
Why are we talking about alcohol so much?
because we said
Because that's
big
been a change
for
through
you.
2020 for you, I think. I think it has.
I think 2020 has been very discouraging for me. I think it's a although 2020 has been a very good year. I don't mean to sound terrible. Like I feel very
Good
blessed.
year financially.
Yes, but I feel very blessed. Like family time, having you guys home, maybe slowing some things down. I really enjoyed that. What's
Stop,
the
Bryce.
fun?
I'm not laughing.
He's just
I just
laughing.
don't want you to cry.
No, go on. I'm
not.
listening.
I'm being
dude.
honest with you.
I'm listening.
No, but I'm saying I found 2020 for that in that regard has been great. We've been very blessed and fortunate. Things have been good generally, with regards to 2020. I feel bad what's going on with people and with society and so forth, but I am very discouraged as to this. I'm not trying to be pessimistic as this the beginning of the end, but I do find it very, very discouraging the fact that how things are going and what's happening, and just like you even bringing up Lizzo, that thing, like that's unfucking Lizzo. That's worse than even gingerbread people, like we talked about last time. I don't understand what's going on with the world, and it's growing so fast and so exponentially with regards to the shit that's happening that I'm very discouraged. And I as much as it triggers me, I don't know what to do. I put my hands up like I'm fucking done with it. Like it's so, I feel sorry for your generation. What's changed for me in 2020? I don't know. I mean, I would try to look at I don't know. Life, thank God, is okay. I feel bad for the
has
people.
your opinion or your stance on certain thoughts or ideas or takes changed this year?
I don't know if I necessarily think so. I think
Bryce is nodding his head. What would you think? What do you think?
I think not saying you were bad on like before all of this year.
just say what you want to say.
But I think that this year hasn't done anything specific for you, but I think that this podcast has done a great deal for you in the matter of you've always been so strong-minded, and you still are extremely strong-minded. We all are. But I think that this discussion once a week where you're able to see all sides has allowed you to become more, not accepting, but just like you now see all sides, you form your opinion on all those sides that are made, and you now have an educated opinion upon that, as opposed to just what your opinion initially was off the start. I think you're more.
Okay.
I would agree. I think
with the times.
I think you're more open to things this year as opposed to other years.
I think it's a very beneficial change.
I think it's a great change.
Yes.
I think you're just more open is the word, because you're not like accepting of more things. You're just more like, okay, I understand. You're not as black and white as you used to be, I guess.
Okay. I will give you that. I'm enjoying the podcast, spending my time with you and the boys. But I'm telling you, I'm discouraged. I see the writing on the wall as to what's going on, and it's sad. I don't mean from a pessimistic standpoint. I'm saying from a realistic standpoint, and I'm worried about our future. I'm worried about your kids and what the world's going to become, and it's this was a tough year with the loss of my father, and that was sad, and just trying to I think for me, more being in the moment, big change for me is being more in the moment, more about quality time as opposed to quantity time, and sharing intimate good times and memories with my family and my friends who I care about, and trying to create as many memories as possible, and realizing that life is short, and I guess part of it is because of COVID and having time to reflect and see what's going on in the world, as well as the loss of my dad, and I just think that I'm more into quality and memories, whether it's good or bad. I'm more about the intimacy and the quality of the people I hang out with than the bullshit. And I think that's been an important change for me.
Yeah, I think that's great.
I agree.
Yeah.
Love you, man. I love you, man. I'm teasing.
Have you ever heard of the pendulum effect?
No, Bryce. What is the pendulum effect?
Basically, the pendulum effect applied to politics and I guess like the world is people bring it into politics, and Obama was far left, Trump was further right, and now Biden's even further left in the way the Democratic Party is even so far left. And then it keeps, what a pendulum is, how it keeps swinging back and forth and eventually comes back and meets in the middle. What they're set, what people, I guess, I don't know if it's a psychological term or not psychological, whatever it is, what this term is, people are saying that it swings so far left, swings so far right, swings even further left, and then eventually comes back in the middle. So as shitty as the world might seem today, COVID aside or not, maybe there's hope.
Okay. I'm not trying to get serious here. Go ahead. 1 minute.
I haven't answered what has changed for me.
Okay.
We should drink. One last one because we should wrap up soon.
Yeah. It's a drinking. You guys are going to be sick.
You're switching to Buchanan?
Shout out Mr. Soto for the Buchanan's 18.
I think there is hope. I think a lot of people this year are starting to think differently because of COVID, because of things going on in the world, because of I've noticed. So my life has changed a lot in this year, actually. The beginning of the year, I was in a serious relationship. My life was on one track in Los Angeles. Seemed kind of set in that track. Now I'm single, living in Florida, and which is a huge change. And I think differently than I did probably at the beginning of the year. But COVID has forced a lot of people to think about prioritize their lives differently. Like a lot of people my age were just kind of living in the moment, taking things for granted. They weren't thinking about their future. They weren't thinking about what they wanted in their life. I think COVID has forced a lot of people my age to do that. It's forced me to do it, which is why I now am in a different place physically and mentally than I was in January of this year or December of 2019. But I think a lot of people my age are thinking about serious things because of COVID. It's making us realize that, realize our mortality, realize that there are more important things than Facebook and ego and all that stuff. And from what I've talked, I've talked to my friends my age and seen online, I think a lot of people are becoming much more humble, a lot more grounded. They're thinking about their future. So people, so many people I see on Facebook, Instagram, just talking to my friends, most people have either become engaged this year, so they've doubled down on their relationship and realized this is what they wanted, or they've broken up. So the fact that that's happened so much, so many engagements this year have happened and so many breakups and serious relationships have happened. I think people are really thinking about the future and what they want. Instead of a year ago, everyone my age and a little bit younger and a little bit older, so young millennials and older Gen Xers were thinking just about partying and living and Instagram and influencers and YouTube and being famous and stuff that doesn't mean anything. But I think COVID has forced a lot of them to realize that that doesn't mean anything. And I think those people, including myself, are realizing that there's more important things in life and people are either settling down or changing their lives, their career paths, their physical locations. And I think that's a net positive for the world. I think that there's going to be a positive, the next couple of years are going to be positive culturally coming out of COVID because of that. People are thinking about more important things.
Okay, but how have you changed? What's the difference between 2020 to now? When you change, you're talking about societal type things.
I mean,
I'm asking you, right? You
I
asked
can
us.
comment on how Bronson's changed. And I would say he arguably has had the biggest change out of any Bloom family member.
Say it, Bryce.
Think about Bronson last year. Every single thing was an argument.
Still is,
but in more of a devil's advocate way, as an argumentative point, as opposed to his opinion shoving it down your throat. And I think he's more not only open, but he's happier. I think, not saying it's because of anything, I just think you realize life is short, things happen, blah, blah, blah.
My priorities have changed.
Exactly. I think you are a happier person day to day, where we make these jokes about you eating food. Like before the podcast, you were stressing out about the Instagram live working. And I was like, oh, we should have fed you before this, because you get mad when you have low blood sugar. But I think... I think you
got to drink more of that.
I think you've benefited in this year in the fact that, I guess it's maybe a maturity thing. You've gotten better at being...
What?
That's so rude. This is an interesting conversation.
Sorry,
I think Dad's gotten more accepting. I think you've gotten more happy.
I think
you've gotten happier.
I think I'm learning more about myself.
You're a little more carefree.
Yes.
I'm learning more about myself, and I'm realizing like that more what I want and living for myself and for others.
I think that's a good thing. That's a positive thing, and I think that fact that your independence and your I think the fact that you're independent, you got a good job, you're happy, you don't have many stresses, you know, the time to learn about yourself. Another great thing in society that's happened is the adoption of pets and animals, right? That's been a positive, Bronson.
Yes, that's actually true. That's a good point.
The what? Sorry, I didn't hear
Adoption of animals, pets and dogs, that's been a huge thing, which has been very great for COVID.
Yeah, huge.
You know? So,
I think there are a lot of positives to come out from COVID.
And the mic, you got to talk to the mic.
There's been upsides of COVID-19.
Yeah,
They don't meet the
COVID, the
downsides.
fucking COVID thing. I get it. We've been through it many times. It's social media and the news with the hysteria. You know my thoughts on it. If you got COVID, we all have it. We all survived it. But the reality, but the reality is,
God. The dog's in here.
Take the dog.
Get the dog out.
now
She closed the door. Take the dog.
take him
the
now.
dog.
Seriously. But the reality is with regard, but the reality with the dog is, the dog.
Reality with the dog.
The
The reality with the dog.
Right. All right, calm down, Bryce. Damn.
You sounded like.
But the reality, Bryce, get my phone, please. The reality of the COVID is, again, my concern. My philosophy has always been: if you're concerned about it, stay in. Doesn't mean the world has to shut down. That's my concern.
Agree with you.
I honestly think we've all become better people through this year.
Someone texted you positive.
Do you agree? I think we've all become better through this year.
To a certain extent. I think it's unfortunate because I believe the suicide rate is higher this year. Correct me?
Yeah.
If I'm wrong. The suicide rate is higher this year, which is extremely unfortunate, and that's very sad. But people who are fortunate enough to have enough money in the bank for these kind of unfortunate situations have been able to have a decent life, especially... Listen, as a college student, it sucks. It sucked to have my second semester junior year cut short, and it sucks to have my senior year be not what college was like my first 3 years. But I'm fortunate enough to live this life, and as annoying as my father is, I get to spend good quality time with him, and that is nice.
No, but listen, the thing about the college, the kids, so like Bryce, Brooke missed his graduation, they didn't have it. You lost your senior year of college. To me, and there has been zero, am I correct, Ronson? Zero deaths of children like this related to it It's bullshit. What's
very
going on.
extremely minimal.
low, very
99.99.8%.
I'm not aware of any single death related to children related to COVID.
99.8. COVID is a 99.8% death rate, and I think for people under the age of 29,
Does not affect anyone.
yeah, it's-
0.00.
But I think
bullshit.
the three of us, and I would imagine a lot of people listening have used COVID to benefit themselves personally in their own lives. And I think the three of us have as well.
A lot of people not health wise. A lot of people have gained weight,
Not health wise.
including myself.
Yeah, but Bryce,
We
that
haven't.
gaining weight you can
No,
lose.
you
Bryce,
guys have done well.
Hey,
You guys have done well.
hey.
No, weight
we
is extremely easy to
Bryce,
shed
you
and
could
gain.
lose that in 3 weeks.
Yes.
Bryce.
Yeah.
No, but I think a lot of people have.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people have matured. I would say is a good word.
I don't listen, guys.
over
we're in a-
quarantine.
listen, in all fairness, we're in a little bubble. What's been going on with regards to our
extremely
society,
true.
what the government's doing, the social media, the whole, my whole thought process on this whole conspiracy, what they're doing about control, and saying now when Pfizer and Moderna came out with regards to the vaccine, and the next day after the vaccine came out, ironically say there's now another strain, and saying they want the people masked, going for a lockdown in Category 5.
Odd.
What?
It's odd.
Okay, I think it's all purposeful. They know exactly what they're fucking doing, and they're creating this hysteria. And the problem is for people, most of America, which is so sad, is they're losing their jobs. The fact they can't pay their rent, they can't pay their mortgages. It's a major problem. And then the moratorium is being. Do I need to talk louder? Sorry. And then the moratorium of being lifted with regards to the with the eviction and so forth. It's going to be a major fucking problem. These people built their businesses to only be shut down by the government.
2021 is going to be
It's a
January
shit show.
2021 is going to be a bad month.
We'll get to that in a minute, but my point is, it's a fucking problem, and I feel terrible for these people that are being forced to shut down, don't have money, and I get it. They live paycheck to paycheck, double incomes from the house, and it's just so sad and a depression. So we're very fortunate, knock on wood, kind of hard poo poo, but the reality is, it's a huge problem for majority of America, and it concerns me. And the trickle down effect and the direct effect is going to be huge in 2021. And I got to tell you, it's very sad.
The fact that we can say that we've all benefited this year and gotten better is a very, very lucky thing. Not benefited. We've become better people this year is a very lucky thing.
Yes.
Well, not lucky. I want to say this
Because most people have not.
Listen, we are in a position with regards to our structure and our support system, both physically, emotionally, and financially. We are in a position to take an opportunity like this and to grow as people and to bunker down and weather the storm. Majority of America cannot do that, which I respect, and I completely understand. And it's sad and it's unfortunate. This is all about governmental control and power to play with the fucking people. Whether it's government or big business, they're still puppeteering the human beings, and we are falling into this fucking trap. And it's sad. It saddens me.
So I'd like to pose a question to mainly you, but Bronson also. And have you guys discussed the vaccine on this podcast?
Well, we have it.
Really quick.
Let's end it. Let's wrap up.
Yeah,
we have 10 minutes to 2 hours.
Right.
So do you not want me to ask this question?
No, because I want to bring up one more thing and then we're gonna end it. I think that was an interesting conversation.
Cleavage and coffee.
I want to bring up a funny / gross.
And on a big note, I should say.
Talking about.
And on a big
Also,
note.
Abby's listening. She's a big fan. Shout out to Abby.
Hey, Abby, how are you?
Abby.
A friend from. Just a friend from my life
That's so
from
nice.
LA, but she doesn't live in LA anymore.
Love it.
You made
Love
that
how
weird.
it-
You
love-
made that weird.
No,
I just said a friend.
Well, she actually technically is my ex's friend, but she became a friend of mine.
Abby,
So just
shout
say a
out
friend.
to you. Appreciate the support.
Thank
Abby.
you, Abby.
So that was an interesting conversation. We're pushing 2 hours, so I think we should end on a bizarre note, bizarre / crazy. So Reddit is a big website that I'm on all the time. You know,
Right.
You know about Reddit. You know that it exists. Bonnie Heat 6X, she's also a big fan. We know that, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
We love you,
Thank
Bonnie. We love you.
Bonnie, we love you and the support of your friendship and everything.
Tell Mark I'd love to golf sometime this week if he's free.
Words don't even can't do enough how much we love you and think about your family.
Okay, a little weird.
Yeah, man.
Not weird.
Okay. So on Reddit, one of the most legendary posts on Reddit, it's like a classic Reddit post. It's called The Cum Box. And I thought I should read you the post.
CUM.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought
in a sexual innuendo.
How else would CUM be?
Like semen cum.
Like I thought maybe like a play on words.
So I thought I should just read you this post and we'll end. It's a bizarre, funny internet thing. So someone 8 years ago posted on Reddit. They said, "What's your secret that could literally ruin your life if it came out?" That was a question. This person responded. They said, "Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a shoebox, or at least once was, and whenever I masturbate, I come into it. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now, I think, so it has a fair amount of cum. It smells atrocious. I tried to burn it once. When I lit it on fire, it was too damp due to the cum that it simply sizzled and didn't manage to actually light up. Turns out burning cum smells so awful, so I had to spray it with deodorant body spray just to get the smell of the old smell of the burnt cum away. It also has some drenched paper stuck to it. That's pretty much it."
How did he find this?
No, this is a huge thing on Reddit. Do you want to see a picture?
No.
Yes. Is it going to be like,
That's the picture of the cum box.
what? Honestly, I expected
So
more.
the top comment.
I expected like almost overflowing.
The top comment is it weird that I was expecting way more cum and I'm now disappointed? Someone said, "I was picturing like a solid block or at least cloudy jello."
This is bizarre, Bronson.
So then the guy edited, he said, "A lot of people are asking me why. Well, I'm apparently a rather disturbed individual, but it just kind of happened. Bought new shoes and needed someplace to come. Used the box. It just escalated from there. Kept using it each time, telling myself I would throw it out soon. I never did. 2 or 3 years later, I still have it. It was planned or anything. It wasn't planned or anything. It just happened." Then he said, "Fuck, this really exploded. Did not expect this." Then he said, "I often get messaged about updates or current events on the box or current status of the box, generally a few a week. So I might as well update at this point. If anyone gets linked here anymore. Current status, I've created life. Mold has begun to grow in the box and has taken over a fair amount. It smells a bit worse, mainly due to a damper apartment, so it does not dry as fast, hence why the mold has begun.
Why the fuck are you telling us
I will never be.
I don't understand this process.
He says, "I will never be rid of my need for it. I hate and love the box, just as I hate and love myself."
Why are you saying it in this weird accent?
Here's an updated picture.
Wait, go.
With the mold. Look at the mold.
Wait,
Wait,
go
the video
back.
paused.
Yeah, thank
That's
God.
all right.
That's fine. Wait,
No,
go
turn
to
the video on.
go to young blind girl. Absolutely, I'm telling you, I
Wait,
watched
stop,
that video today.
stop.
Just
Put
go to
the
that because I
people on.
want
What
to discuss
pause?
this.
Fix it. People want to see the end. You can't do that 1 minute. Don't say anything. I'm more worried about why my son is even looking this stuff up.
I'm not. This is like a very popular post.
I don't get it, Bronson. I'm fucking very disturbed. And I'm going to talk to mom about this. Is it back on? Is it on?
1 sec. Yeah, it's back.
It's on. Very concerned by this.
Here's the mold. Did you see it? Look.
I don't want
behind
to look. I don't want to look at it. So I don't want to look. It's
Look.
on. Bryce, I
Oh my
see
God.
you.
Look at the mold behind. Right, it's on, but.
You're doing the fan. All right, we see you.
So I thought we'd end, but that's like a very popular
I don't
thing
want
on
to
the
end
internet.
with that. That's some fucked up shit. Why would you bring that up?
I didn't bring it up. It's a known thing on the internet.
No, you brought it up. Bryce, would you agree he brought it up?
Okay, yes, but I'd like to bring up something nice to end on.
You have the fan on. You have the fan
No,
in the
don't worry.
picture.
It's coming. It's coming. This is delayed.
I'd like to bring up something better to end the podcast on. If you could
Like
click on
AEIOU and
young-
sometimes Y.
if you could click on that one link right there, young blind girl absolutely loves Harry
Bryce,
Potter.
Bronson, it's not on.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's just the Instagram.
No.
Do you want me to fix it? Do you want me to fix it?
It is that. It's on. Look.
Okay, why
See?
the fan though? You have the picture of the fan.
It doesn't matter. It is
Move
what
it
it is.
down a little bit. No.
It won't balance. It doesn't matter. Okay, if you watch this video, basically what this video is about is a girl who was born blind, a very young girl who was born blind, who is obsessed with Harry Potter, right? She knows Harry Potter, I assume, because her mother or father read the books to her. Now she, for Christmas, received the books
In Braille.
in Braille. And it's her reaction beyond happy.
Okay, well, and we'll end on a nice note.
Exactly.
Like this. All right,
as
let's see.
opposed to a cum box.
Bronson, don't ever bring shit up like that. That's fucking bizarre.
So if we could play
and
this video
scary at the
and
same time.
see what dad thinks and how he reacts to this. It's just, it's
We got it. Stop talking. We got it.
The audio playing.
What was that noise?
Bronson fidgeting with the remote.
Okay, basically she just receives believe starts to cry. She receives all 7 books in Braille, or all 8 books, whatever it is. 7 books.
Wait.
Just leave it. It's fine.
Okay, here she goes. Well, what is it? Oh, you bet it is, sis. You do. Oh my gosh, you can, sis. Guess what? You have every single Harry Potter book in Braille now. Are you so excited? You do. You bet.
So it's
That's
just
nice.
it's just a nice video to end the day as opposed to a cum dumpster.
Come box.
Unbelievable, Bronson. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
What are some other comments?
I don't really know what to say to that.
No,
Dad.
let's move on. It's disgusting.
I think we're 2 hours in. I think we should call
What
it.
are some comments we got at
Jesus.
the end? Just to
I'd love to pee.
We people have just been listening to us for the last 20 minutes or so.
all right. So we thank everybody for listening.
We still have like 15. No, we have 16 listeners still joined.
Okay, so
Idiots.
no, really, thank you so much. Right? Don't you agree? Very appreciative to our listeners and the loyalty, and this was our first visual one. Not a great setup. We're working on that. We're trying to get the studio a little bit better.
Yeah, we'll get better on our live. This was our first live stream, so we'll obviously get better, and we're gonna do video more often. But we really appreciate everyone joining us. And Alex E. Depp said 3 kings. Hell yeah!
Thank
that
you,
mean?
Alex.
Like we're kings. Like we're
long time no see. Hope
Thanks,
to see
brother.
you soon, man.
So, Bronson, are they able to post after this thing ends? Post certain things like topics they want us to talk about, or once this is over, it's over.
This is over. It'll be kept, but if people want to comment, they can direct message us on our Instagram
Or
at Daddy's
Facebook.
Issues.
So
Right. So what? 1 minute, Bryce. Sorry. So what we'd be interested in is if there's certain topics you want us to talk about, and Bronson, leave your fingers alone. If we want to go ahead and have certain topics that you want us to talk about, we welcome you to post it on Facebook accordingly, and we will discuss those topics. Right, Bronson?
So you guys your next episode would be Sunday,
It'll be in the new year. It'll be
2021, baby.
January
the
3rd.
next episode will drop January 4th.
4th, which is
Monday,
Monday.
January 4th.
Monday? Okay. So let's say would you like me to post on the Instagram an open poll so that people can
Yes,
put
we want
questions?
Let him finish. Then we'll go ahead
So
with Bryce.
basically what this is I can post on our page story and people will pose questions and then we can, or topics and or questions, and we can then write those questions and topics down and then discuss the most interesting ones out of those. So then it could be basically an audience episode.
Well, I think we should definitely. I think it's important to acknowledge our listeners and to respect what their concerns and issues are, and so therefore maybe we could go ahead and definitely take a part of our podcast on a weekly basis and take some of the interesting questions and respond to them, to give a shout out and acknowledge them, and if some of the issues are more important than others, we'll even maybe talk about it further at length when we research it. So I think we should do that on our Instagram and our Facebook account, and then so if you likes, dislikes, criticism, whether positive or negative criticism, we're open to all of it, and also some questions and concerns, and we definitely welcome that. Don't you agree, guys?
Yep.
I agree.
Okay.
Quinn Rovner said, looking forward to more Daddy Issues Live. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Quinn and
So
Jonathan. and the
we
family.
thank you everyone for joining us. We're just at the 2-hour mark, double what we normally do, which is crazy.
Good running time for me. I love running, so listening to the podcast makes me okay.
So thank you everyone
I love it.
for joining. We really appreciate everyone who joined the live, who's listening to this after the fact. We love the fans. That's why we do it. we're here for you. And
God.
Did he just peace sign?
No, that was so
He just
not
peace
so white and not organic.
and
It was
we'll leave on a Happy New Year. It's a couple days from now. Everyone have a Happy New Year. Hopefully 2021
Please
is
be
better than
safe.
2020.
Happy New Year. We love you guys again. Thank you so much. Only great things in 2021. Ron, can you close this out with AEIOU again or no?
I'm going to close this out with our original song.
Okay.
The Daddy
I
Issues
like that.
theme.
I like
It's the daddy issue one. All right. Thanks again, everybody. You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.